that you wanna stay. Baby, just don't walk away. I need you now. Fade it out. All the time we spent alone, fighting through the firestorm. Don't let me down. I need you now, 'cause I'm feeling worn out. It's getting to me. Lost some heart trying to get on my feet. Caught in the madness, I feel you somehow. Don't let me go, I need you right now. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you. Tell me that you wanna stay. Baby, just don't walk away. I need you now. Fade it out. All the time we spent alone, fighting through the firestorm. Don't let me down. I need you now, 'cause I'm feeling worn out. It's getting to me. Lost some heart trying to get on my feet. Caught in the madness, I feel you somehow. Don't let me go, I need you right now. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you, you wanna be next to me. Holding our paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you.
What is up, guys? Surprise, surprise, we've been able to streamline our process. We're just gonna go live now. No more frills, no more messing about. We already got everything done. I know usually it takes us like 10 minutes or so from when we go, but we're trying to make it faster, more efficient. We're like Tesla.
Streamlined.
We're streamlined, that's right, we're streamlined. Guys, we are here with Trey. No recording today, so don't worry about telling me to hit record. No, we're not recording today. Not a recorded episode, no recording today. We've done a lot of P600 builds, and not to say I'm very excited about pros. So this is a commission build. No, I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I'm really excited about pros build, but we also have a backlog of quite a few of these live episodes that are getting edited. So I have to be a little bit more picky for our man Josiah. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Robeytech. My name is Just Roby. I am the host. For those of you who don't know what Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, all that sort of stuff. We also show off new tech. We're a tech talk. We're also a tech talk channel. I can officially say we are a tech talk. So I just want to let you guys know, about every month, on average, every month, we have about anywhere between 802 and 890,000 video views on YouTube, which is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. You know, we're enjoying the stuff, and my low-key sponsorship of Ice. I'm working on it. Someday they'll notice me.
Notice me someday.
But yeah, notice me, please. And so, which is pretty good. That's actually, I mean, that's a very healthy number, and obviously we're growing and doing very well. This month on TikTok, we just crested 876,000 video views on TikTok. So like TikTok this month was like bigger than YouTube, which is great. You know, it's like, obviously it's a very different platform, but it's pretty cool to have another outlet for people to go and enjoy the content. And we've been answering questions there and stuff like that. So it's been fun. And so if you guys want to, it'd be absolutely awesome. Go check us out on TikTok. I answer a question a day. It's another way that I do an interaction. It shows up on Instagram too, which I love Instagram. Instagram is going to be our platform for really just our awesome, amazing pictures. And we have a lot of fun doing that here. So it's good. It's been fun. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what this show is, that's the thing. It's really dedicated to PC builds, tech news, tech deals, and all that sort of stuff. And we have a good time. We stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, typically at 6 o'clock. If you are new, if you've been watching, some people might have joined us for the QNAP network attached storage special edition that we showed on Monday. That was a lot of fun. It has since been wiped and now reset and is all hidden and getting set up for actual use. So big shout out to Seagate and QNAP, and of course Newegg for sponsoring that awesome stream, and also for us giving away one of those, like $1,000 thing that we gave away last week, which is pretty awesome. We're also celebrating today a big milestone in another person's life, because yesterday Trey bought a house. So congratulations! Yes. We had a person from the team, and he bought a house. He didn't win a house. We didn't give the house away. We didn't give the house away on the channel. He and his wife bought a house, and that's super excited for him. Yeah. So congratulations to him. He bought a house, and so we're really excited. It's been like a goal for his. Just so you guys know, he's 93 years old. I'm just kidding. He's not really that old, but super excited for him and going on there. So I'm excited for him. So big shout out to him going there as well. What is happening today? That is always the question. We always like to enjoy what the question is, and what is happening today we are doing a commission build. I like these builds because these are like, when we think of, I get a lot of people who write questions. Like I did that $1,500 streaming build, and they were like reaching out to me, and they were like, why, for $1,500 you can put a 3080? And I'm like, yeah, for $1,500 I could put a 3080, but that's like a really terrible 3080 build. I mean, ideally, ideal 3080 build, I would say, is anywhere between $1,750 and like $2,000. Like $2,000 is like a really good sweet spot for like kind of the base level 3080. This one's about $2,200 with tax and all in. And so I'm really happy about this build, because this is a build that, like, yes, we're all waiting to get a hold of a freaking 3080. Yes, some of us have been luckier with getting them than others, but point being is that when you can get a 3080, this is a great build to do for a 3080. So if you're looking for a great build, it's using a lot of ASUS TUF parts. One of my favorite cases of all time, the Phanteks P600s. So keep this one, like, if you're thinking about a PC build, you're like, Roby, I want to do a PC build. This is a great 3080 PC build. I'm really excited about this one. There's a lot of options that he can upgrade later if he wants to add RGB and stuff like that. This does have some, but it's nowhere near as over the top as like that $7,000 build that we did on Friday. So it should be pretty cool. Well, I'm waiting for confirmation from Newegg. I will let you guys know. I don't know if it's tonight at midnight or tomorrow at midnight when the next gen ultimate giveaway happens. Once I let you know, hopefully we'll let you know here on the show when that giveaway does go live. I know everybody's really excited about the NZXT PC giveaway that we're getting ready to do, plus a Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5. So that giveaway is getting ready to go live. That's going to be a absolutely bonkers giveaway.
Did you see that the 20 gig 3080s are rumored to go live in December?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. We're gonna get to news because there's some crazy news. Like Nvidia's not selling their own GPUs anymore. Like there's a lot of stuff that's kind of happened. We got some crazy stuff going on there. Yeah, no, we'll get there. But we might as well talk about giveaways now because guess what's happening right now? Guess what's happening right now, Trey? What's happening?
We're giving the house away?
No, your house away. Hey, congratulations. We're giving Trey's house away here on the show. No. Hype Train, guys. Hype Train. So Hype Train is live. Thank you very much, Melvin, for that $5 super chat.
Thank you for starting it when we're live.
Yeah. Thank you for starting it when we're live so we don't have to like freak out and be like, whoa, we're not ready. And I'm trying to get you guys going. So for those of you who don't know, Hype Train, we have 2 of those that'll happen during the show. One just happened now. If we get to level 5, on both, we give away a 250 gig Western Digital NVMe drive. Big shout out to Western Digital for that sort of stuff. So we're going to be giving away a couple of those. We're going to give away one of those. So I want to see the way the Hype Train works. If you're over on Twitch, you know what this is. This is pretty usual. You just sub bits and all that sort of stuff, and that gets you access to that. Has the Hype Train go up. Right now it's sitting at level 1. And then there we go. Super Murloc just did it and just did his Prime subscription, and boom, now we're at level 2. We got to get to level 5. The other thing too that's really awesome about subscribing here on Robeytech is that at the end of this month, so far, I mean, we've hit all the goals, right? So far this month, if we hit, we're going to be giving away 2 3070s at the end of the month. And those are to subscribers only over on Twitch. So if you're a Twitch subscriber, you are automatically entered to win. If you donate subs, you get extra entries. If you do high tier subs, you get extra entries. And if you sub for longer than number of months, you get extra entries. Like last month, we just announced it. Drafaz won the 3080 from the last one, and his was like he had like 126 entries. So like again, it's worth doing all that stuff, and this is how you basically unlock it. If you're over on YouTube and you're like, what is this Twitch stuff? If you come over to twitch.tv/Robeytech and you have Amazon, you can just use your free Prime subscription, which everybody gets, and you get a free sub, and you could potentially like you drop your free sub and you're entered to win the potential 3070. And that's not to say like I've had ones where we've had like 1 entry and that person's won. So it's super cool to get it's super cool to do that. Now somebody's saying, hey, wait, so to win do you have to be subbed? No, you do not have to be subbed. For the other giveaways that we're doing here on the show, you do not need to be subbed. So the other giveaways that are going to happen on the show is we have this one down here. It's talking about this Newegg gift card. We're going to give away a $25 Newegg gift card. We've never given that away. In fact, every time we get X number of subs, it upgrades. It goes to 50 subs at 45. It goes to $50 at 45 subs. It goes to $100 at 90 subs, and it goes to $150 at 125 subs, which we've hit every show. And then if you're here, as long as you're in the show, you can enter to win that. You can enter to win the 250 gig NVMe SSD from Western Digital. And we also give away, when we get 600 likes on YouTube, we give away 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you 100 games on Xbox and 100 games on PC. So we have some really great prizes that you just have to be here for. We have a sub-only giveaway, that is the 3070s. And then you do not need to be subbed. We have that computer giveaway that's going to be happening, starting to go live. You'll be able to get all the details on that over on Newegg and My Social, where that'll be going in there, and that'll be all run via Gleam. Unfortunately, that's a US only thing. It's just because of the taxes and all that sort of stuff. So, but you can enter to win a Xbox, PlayStation 5, and a PC all at the same time. So that's all the stuff that's going on there. I think that covers the giveaway and goes from there. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's other questions. Thank you very much, Booty, for the drop. Booty just finished his PC. He was the one who got he's the one we just did the $7,000 PC for. So thank you very much for that, Booty. We're almost to level 5. Yeah, and then so a couple people asked, if you are an international person and you win like a Western Digital 250 gig hard drive, what happens? We actually just send you a Newegg gift card for the value, and you can just buy it yourself. So if you all the giveaways on the show today are all international, because as long as you have access to Xbox Live and you have access to Newegg. So we've had people from like Brazil and all sorts of places win that stuff because we just give them the gift cards, which is cool. So lots of stuff going on. And we had fun. Yeah, we did a $7,000. Well, no, $6,800.
It was close.
It was close to $7,000. Well, with tax, it was over $7,000. We did that last week on Friday, so it was cool. Somebody's asking where I got the jacket from. This is from Halo Outpost Discovery, which was a Halo Fest that we had a year and a half ago. And so I was in attendance and ended up purchasing them. Okay, so I do not know. Okay, so don't know when yet. Just talking to the audience. Okay, so I will let you guys know. He's going to let me know and going from there. I do water cooling loops. A couple people ask, hey, do you do water cooling loops? Yes, I have done water cooling loops and go there. So Hockey is talking about this. I think maybe he just got his PC. It just showed up today, and he's saying he's tried something. Hockey, if somebody wouldn't mind, I think somebody from the, let me see what he says here. Yeah, I put the GPU, didn't remove the screw, so I got to go get the GPU up. But when I try to open the tab on the slot, it doesn't budge. Do I have to push it extremely hard? I feel bad. Okay, can I have somebody from my tech specialist team go talk to Hockey? Hockey needs help. He just got his PC built from me, and so he's trying to get his GPU in. Reach out to him and pull him aside and help him get his GPU in. I'd love to hear that so there he is right there, Hockey Laxman, one of my sub guys, and I'd like to have it, yeah, have Hockey get in Discord. You're in Discord. He's in Discord right now. Somebody can just grab him and help him set up. That would be much appreciated, so he can get his recent PC. He was the Arctic 3080 PC we built not that long ago, and I'd love to help him, but I'm currently streaming and we want to get him going in there. So, and then we have Razer 1776 is actually the person who we're building today. So he's in chat. Razer 1776 is the guy we're building the one today. So that's what we're going with now. So yeah, and they'll get you helped up. We'll get you squared away and go from there. Now, couple things I want to talk about before we get too far into the builds, because there's some big sales going on right now, and we have two that we're going to cover specifically today. We have two that we're going to cover specifically today. One is an Amazon Prime one, and then I'm going to go through I put together the best deals on Phanteks that we're just gonna cover real quick. So if you want to check those out, what am I on here? This is not what app is? I'm trying to get to my, hold on. Oh, that's why I'm like on the wrong ones. Let me switch accounts here. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta bring it up here. I thought I had this all set up and then I didn't. Here it is right here. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here in a minute. Where is it? I really like, the thing is like, one of the things I really enjoy is like, I wish, does anybody know, you used to be able to, I don't know where it is on here anymore. Like, I miss the search feature on my, iPad. Like on your phone, your iPhone, you just swipe over and you can search, but I cannot figure out how to do it on iPad.
I can't help there because I don't.
Yeah, because you don't have an iPad.
I don't have an iPad.
I'm just gonna open. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. I want to talk to you guys about something I've just recently used, and I've been really happy with. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm in. This is like I was like doing rocket science to get this thing to work, so it's fine. Okay.
I felt trying to scan a document on my printer that's also a scanner, but it just wouldn't connect to PC.
Yeah.
My wife's like, oh, let me dig out my MacBook. Oh, it worked. It's like, okay.
Okay, hold on one sec, guys. I'm bringing. Sorry, I'm getting this done. I'm just making sure. I want to make sure I'm showing you the right thing, and it's not. And when I can't access my own freaking.
I didn't see if we hit level 5.
Did we hit level 5? Yes, I think we did. Yeah, we did. I know. I'm pretty sure we did. I need to switch it on. I'm just do it this way because this is picking me off. Oh my gosh! Come on. This is like the worst. What is happening right now? Okay, here we go. That's not gonna work. Come on. I don't want to use this one. I want to use... Okay, well, that's not what I needed. Gosh darn it. What the hell is going on here? I'm on, like, it's like, log out. Yes, I want to be on mine. Okay, there you go, log in. Like, trying to get into my own freaking...
You won't like Roby when he's angry.
No, I'm trying to, like, do something, and it's being stupid. Okay, here we go. I'm finally into my freaking stuff, and it's, like, being dumb. So if you're wanting to... this, like, everything I'm trying to do is just being terrible right now.
It's not a Robeytech show. It's something.
Yeah, it's something. If something doesn't actually happen and go from there, like if it doesn't get all wacky. So of course it's going to get all wacky. And I felt like it was going so polished, and of course it's going to get wacky here in a minute. Okay, now I'm in here, and now we can actually do this right. Okay, I'm actually in my own freaking account now, which is awesome. Okay, so this is what I was trying to bring up the whole blooming time. So obviously with everybody, with everything going on with people and with the Prime Day sales, I had a couple things that I wanted to highlight, right? Because I know you can go in there and you're like, I have every everybody and their mother's like, here's what are the best Prime Day sales. I have a couple that I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about one, and then I'm going to talk about some deals on Newegg, and then we'll get to the build. Hey, that's awesome that your thing is going. Your first thing is using the Robeytech thing. That's pretty cool. So first and foremost, I want to talk about this, and I have one right here if people are curious, and that is this MeshForce whole home, basically Wi-Fi system. Yeah, I've got this. Yeah, it's not the box. And so one of these things is like, if you're ever looking for things like this, I think one of the stuff that I have, that I always like to, that me specifically, and I don't know if it's a lot of people, but if you have a lot of devices, mesh Wi-Fi is one of those things that ends up helping with that problem. I don't know why. Come on, show up here. Oh, there it is. Oh God. Okay. Wow, this is just gonna be stupid. Like nothing is gonna work great apparently.
Welcome to Robeytech.
Yeah, and welcome to Robeytech, where it's just like
we're ahead of schedule and nothing works.
And nothing is working. So, okay, hopefully it is restarted. We're gonna try and screen mirror again. Okay, now it looks like it's here. There we go. It's not the same size. That's weird. It's never happened before, but. Transform to screen. Okay, well, I guess it's just going to be wacky today. Okay, so I want to talk about this. This is a MeshForce whole Wi-Fi system. Usually these are about $179. There's a couple things that are going on with this stuff, and I want to talk a little bit about mesh because usually when I buy mesh networks, they have a tendency to be $200, $300, $400. And so when these guys reach out to me, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to check this out?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll check it out." I won't actually ever endorse a product that I never try. So they sent me this about a month ago, and I was so surprised at how well it worked. And I was like, "Oh, I want to show this." So they said, "Hey, they were like, oh, I want to, like, for me going and showing this stuff, it's like, hey, let me show this on the show, and I'd like, can you make a deal for my audience, right?" And so this is the MeshForce whole Wi-Fi system. It basically comes with one Wi-Fi point and two Wi-Fi dots. If you have a house, one of the things that's super nice about mesh, a lot of people just buy like a single Wi-Fi router, and then that single Wi-Fi router is like doesn't really do a good job of giving you good access across your entire house. So then what people do is they'll add like Wi-Fi extenders, but Wi-Fi extenders can be super shoddy. They don't work very well. And one of the things is mesh has been usually something that's way more expensive for people to basically get access to. So there hasn't been a good option. Well, today MeshForce partnered with us to show off this. All I'm doing is showing it off, just saying that this is all controlled via an app. Every time you want to add, like say for instance, you have a really massive house, like we end up using 3 of these in our house. There's just a little QR code. You just go and scan. It automatically configures. It's all done via an app. It's really easy to use. They're giving a 10% discount on top of the Prime sale that's happening right now. So there is, if you hit new tech, exclamation point new tech, that'll give you the code that you can use. All you have to do is hit exclamation point new tech. It'll give you the code to use. If you're down in your YouTube, there's a product description down below that covers the same thing. If you are looking for a good Wi-Fi, if you're having issues with your Wi-Fi or you're looking for a good Wi-Fi solution, I have used this. I use this at our house. It works very, very well. I am super impressed with how easy it is to set up. Now, is this something like as good as like Nest or like the Anki one or any of those? No, this is like basically for somebody who's just doing basic level stuff. It still works really well for gaming as long as you're hardwired in. You should never worry. You should not be Wi-Fi gaming. That's like usually you want to hardwire as best you can. But in terms of the one thing that's also really good is like for people who use like a lot of RGB lighting or a lot of Alexas, Googles, all those sort of things. This works really well because you end up with a ton of devices on your Wi-Fi, and Mesh will do things like balance it across routers and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things like that Mesh ends up being really good. And if you can get it for like essentially 140 bucks, you end up with something that's really, really useful in your home and inexpensive and does a lot of the work for you and makes your Wi-Fi experience way better. Now this does not do like Wi-Fi 6 or anything like that. But it is like it's still got AC 1200 dual band, it'll cover up to 4,000 square feet just in this size alone. So if you want to just take a look at it, it's Blondie but Geeky. This is really a very easy to set up. The app itself is really easy to use. It works on iPhone and Android. It's just literally like set it up, take a picture of the QR code. It adds the dots. You just got to make sure they're in range. I was incredibly impressed with this, and so I was like, it was enough that I was like, for people to watch, I don't do this very often, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to show this off. So there, check it out. It's the Mesh Force whole Wi-Fi mesh system. It's on sale. There's a link down in the description below or a QR code. I think it lasts until the midnight tonight. I think it's for the next 2 days, and you get 10% off. So you should go check that out and give it a go. So I brought that over, and then finally, and I'm not going to go through all the deals individually, but there are Newegg Now deals. Is the command. Let me get out of this.
We got a super chat from Melvin Jordan, $10.
Oh, thanks, man.
So got my 3080 custom build yesterday, i9 and 900K, EVGA RTX 3080.
Wow.
XC3 Ultra Gaming.
Wow.
ROG Strix.
That's a good PC.
Z490E Gaming, 32 gigs Corsair. Corsair Pelix.
Wow.
H150i, 360M, AIO, plus some other components, $3,000.
Wow, that's pretty good, dude. That's a great PC. So last thing I want to talk about is Phanteks is the other thing that's going on. There's a bunch of deals. NZXT is having their year end. Newegg is having their deals. I will cover the Newegg deals tomorrow. But if you want to get a heads up, I've been spending every day, I've been going through and curating deals from Phanteks. So if you hit exclamation point deals, there's some great deals on Western Digital Blue drives right now, Western Digital Black drives. There's some great deals on power supplies. There's Ryzen ones. So like a lot of people are like, hey, can I get cheaper Ryzen? Now's the time to buy them because a lot of people are like, hey, well, what about Black Friday? Prime and Phanteks are like Black Friday level deals because all of these companies are now doing this around these days. These are Black Friday level prices. And it's crazy. So if you want to get this stuff, this is the cheapest time to usually buy it. So I've got that in there. If you want to hit exclamation point deals, it's just exclamation point deals, not Newegg Now deals, just exclamation point deals. Go give it a check out, and we'll go from there. So that's all of that. I've covered it. Sorry, I spent way more time trying to get the stupid tech to work than I did actually going through there. And I feel like I lost a lot of people's interest, but I really wanted to show that Mesh Force thing because the price was like, hey, it was a really good price and it's a really good piece of hardware. So going from there. Robeytech, it doesn't work. Exclamation point deals doesn't work. Well, that's stupid. It's supposed to work. I'm checking it right now, guys. Hold on. Okay, well, let me fix that stupid code. Okay, one sec, guys. I don't know. Let me fix the code. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm fixing it right now. It'll just take a minute, and then the code will fix. The worst. I'm genuinely disappointed at how everything has gone with this so far. Okay, there it is. We will get it squared. One moment, guys. I'm fixing it right now.
Right now.
Stand by. Stand by to stand by to stand by.
Stand by, Robeytechians.
Yeah, Robeytechians, stand by for the Robyverse update of the century. Mainly this one that's being stupid. So we're gonna check that this works. Okay, it does work. Fixing the code right now. There you go. Okay, it's fixed. It's in there. Okay, so now that works. Exclamation point deals. Okay, so give it a go. Give it a look. Oh, he's gonna go give it a look. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna do a dad joke because yeah, this needs a dad joke. We need some recentering because this it's typically this stuff is not supposed to happen on the first stream, but today apparently it's going to. So let's take a look at dad jokes. Hey, by the way, Decimator gave me an award, so I appreciate that. So we're gonna show that off because this is awesome. So Decimator gave me an award, and I think am I what the heck am I even doing? Come on, baby. There you go. Oh yeah, I can. So check this out. Robeytech, look at that. I got an award. There's my award right there. Oh, it's not showing my award. What the heck? Why is this not showing the wrong award? Oh. Okay, well, why is that? I haven't even show. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you guys can see it now. There it is. There's my award. It doesn't work. What? The bot's down. Oh, well, that's different. Of course, now the bot's down.
What's new?
Ah, jeez. It's just like everything is like going so not well. Okay, we're gonna sign out of the. This will usually fix the bot. Hold on, the bot will come back up usually after this. Okay, the bot may be back up now. Is the bot back up? Okay, I'm gonna put the link to the. I'm gonna post the link into the thing so that mods can get it, and then they'll post the link to the deals. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. This is miraculous how well this is going today. Okay, here you go. Here's the link. This is what the mods you can paste this here. Oh, it's not even the right. Oh, that's the timer. Okay, here we go. Let me fix it here. Here's what you want, mods, so you can paste this. Here you go. That'll start getting the deals, guys. And then we're gonna fix this one, which hopefully will start working. I don't know why the bot's broken. There we go. Okay, so there, now it should work. Okay, so now it's good. So there's our, by the way, I got an award. I'm pretty happy about the award. So thank you very much for that. Let's go to, let's get the next thing going in here. It says, I'm trying to find a good one here. Okay, my friend keeps saying, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. Okay, the fattest knight at King Arthur's round table was Circumference. He acquired his size from too much pie. There we go. He acquired his size from too much pie. That's good. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, guys, let's build. Let's build. We need to get into building. I think that's where everybody's at. People going from there. Okay, good. So Hockey Man is all squared away. We're good to go. Now we can see the deals. Everybody should be good. And there, we're posting them. Everything is good. Let's build. I think let's just build because like it's just getting weird. We just need to throw everything on the table. We're just gonna start building at this point in time. I want to just shout out to my sponsor, Ice. I'm just kidding. They're not sponsors. We're working on it.
Hello, Ice.
Yeah, we're trying to get Ice on the phone so we can go in there. Oh man, yeah, guys, they're posting. If you guys, the deals don't work, the bot is down.
That's
the bots are back. They're posting it back up. So
I didn't do anything to you.
So they're posting. By the way, they're posting links. We're getting it squared. So if you want to see the links, they're posting right now. There's Bernie just posted them. Go check it out. Go check out MeshForce. Just go do something that works because right now nothing is working. But let's talk about the parts that are in the build for today because that's what we're really here for. We're here for building, and building recenters us. Okay, so let's talk about the brain of this PC. We're using the Ryzen 9 3900X. Again, this is a $2,200 build. It was actually It was actually a little bit more expensive than this, but given the sales that are happening right now on Phanteks, the prices went down for what he's actually getting. So Ryzen 9 3900X, this is a 12-core, 24-thread CPU. Absolutely beast of a CPU. Great CPU, great to pair with a 3080. Which is awesome. One of the things that I've always been trying to do is most of the ones I do at least a minimum of a 3700X when I do these commission builds. So great CPU, should be fun. We like Ryzen, we like to have a lot of fun. For the motherboard, and I told you this is mostly an ASUS TUF build. We're going to be using the ASUS TUF Gaming B550 Plus. It'll kind of match in terms of his overall theme there. It's got that black and gold and white. Or silver, I guess it's like silver. Yeah, it's like silver or white, but should look really nice inside of the system. It's a great board. It has a lot of stuff in it that, you know, you don't care about, like, you know, DTS sound, but stuff like that, but it's still got a nice phase array, nice VRM. Doesn't have that integrated AIO, but we spent all the money on basically CPU, fast RAM and stuff like that. And so that's why we did B550, because he can still stick his GPU in the PCIe Gen 4 spot at the very top. So that is his motherboard. For RAM, we're using the tried and true, which we use all the time, the Vengeance RGB Pro. This is 3600 megahertz. We got two kits here. Usually what happens, because it's been really hard, I'll tell you, right now where we used to, like, there was a time, and there's always seems to be droughts in hardware. The drought in hardware now is 3600 megahertz RAM. There are so many people. I think Gamers Nexus said that the ratio of Ryzen to Intel builds on their site is 92% to 8% Intel. 92% of them are Ryzen, and given Infinity Fabric is,
to me, it makes sense because it's cheaper.
Well, it's also, but they're just better. I mean, from an all-around standpoint, you're going to get more power for dollar off of Ryzen. The other thing too is, so like right now, getting 3600 megahertz RAM specifically at CL16 is incredibly hard. And now you're kind of seeing the same thing happening with, like, where I used to be like, oh, X570 boards are in stock, which were almost impossible to get at a time. Now it seems to be 3600 megahertz RAM. So there we go. But you got 3600 megahertz RAM and you're good there. For our
$4 billion. That's how much this is.
And then we have Western Digital Blue. These are on sale right now for Fantastic. They're a very good price. $50 and then $99 for the 1 terabyte. So sub $100 for these really incredible NVMe SSDs. The other thing that's really nice is, again, we're giving away a 250 gig of these, one of these at the very end of the show. I mean, when we get the second, if we get the second NVMe drive, sorry, the second hype train. And so if we get that, then we'll give away a second one of these. Somebody's asking, is this the Carter PC? No, we're not done choosing the parts. We just chose the AIO. He's supposed to come back with RAM. I'm guessing that build will happen sometime in maybe late October, early November, and then we'll give that away as well. So we got the Carter PC. If people don't know who that is, Carter PC. Congratulations, by the way. We hit 1 million followers on TikTok just the other day, but we're doing a collab, him and I, building a PC together. We're going to build it here on the show, and then we're going to give that one away. So more PCs. Thank you very much. There's all sorts of awesome stuff. So again, we're going to be doing this. These are our M.2 NVMEs, and should be good. For cooling, the tried and true, the X63. Even though originally it was a Z, but that was because somebody had taken the wrong, but we got that Photoshop fixed. So this is the Kraken X63 from NZXT. Let's show the actual thing. The things that were changed, again, Asetek Gen 7 pump. It's got their most effective cold plate. All in all, like, it's just as good as the X62. It was a product refresh. Great cooler. We're going to be installing this. It'll be a top-mounted AIO, and I think it'll be, in this case, it'll be more than effective given how much airflow we have in the Phanteks case. So really excited about this. Again, the thing that's nice about the new, specifically with both the Z version and the X version of this AIO, is that you can rotate the plate. So no matter how you put it, because somebody even asked me, like, they were watching the Phanteks build, and they were like, well, why did you put it in upside down? Sometimes you'll have cables that'll push hard on RAM because the RAM and stuff will be compressed. And some of these AIOs have really large, like, footprints against the CPU. So it's nice to be able to do those rotations, so you can just kind of do it so it's the best and most optimal setting for installing your AIO on there. So yeah, going to be doing this. Great AIO, great cooler, and should be awesome. For making its debut on Robeytech, we've had this actually for a while, but making its first debut, and probably one of the most sought after 3080s because it uses those MCNs, all MCNs in the back, is the RTX TUF Gaming RTX 3080. This usually retails for this retails for the same price as a Founders Edition at $699, but still probably one of the best performing cards. Still one of the best performing RTX 3080 cards out there. Saved this specifically for him because he was using the TUF motherboard. So we're going to kind of do like an all TUF-ish build today. So this should be good, and it'll be cool to get to see it. It's a new. Yeah, it's tough. You can also use it to beat like, should you be attacked at home. The best thing about having TUF equipment is that you can use it as a body shield and potentially to fight away burglars. That's a burglars.
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 Why would you want to
fight away burglars? Fight away burglars.
Oh, welcome.
So you can go fight away burglars. So you can just go go from there and use that as a potential second one. Yeah, look out for the Hamburglar. That's specific. This the whole TUF brand was built to fight the Hamburglar. That's what it was.
I welcome those burgers into my mouth.
Oh man. So fighting the burgers, and then finally, the last part of this, tried and true, the EVGA 750GA. I've used a lot of them. I use primarily. Oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of the other. So I use Corsair, I use EVGA, I use NZXT, which is just a remodeled version of a brand that starts with an S that I just forgot their name of. No, but that's a good one. Seasonic, which Seasonic is which is another one of my favorites. So I really like to use these power supplies. I'm actually now becoming a fan. We just played with the Corsair, their Gold V2s. So we actually just got finished doing a whole thing with them. So they're kind of my go-to for PC builds. So like these ones, and then they always come with the other thing too I really like about EVGA is they always come with the little jumper, so you can, if you're going to do custom water cooling, that always comes with your power supply. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the parts minus the case. We'll do the case when we get to that part, but that is it. Okay, everybody needs to stand up. Stand up. Let's stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up. We gotta recenter ourselves. We've had all of. We're gonna pretend that all the tech issues have happened already. They've all happened. All of them. They're all in the bots. They're all in the bot layer or whatever it is.
Any deep breaths? Yeah.
So we're gonna take deep breaths and kind of prepare for building. I've gotten a ton of text. I'm just making sure. Somebody's saying that I should vote for Biden.
I've gotten those too.
Those is fine. So yeah, we're going through all that sort of stuff. But point being is that I just want to make sure we're good. They're getting everything set up for the giveaways and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be talking about that by the end of the show. But I want to get all that stuff out. So go ahead and tweet at Steve at GamersNexus. Go ahead and tweet. Gosh. Go ahead and tweet at Linus and let him know, hey, send Robeytech good vibes. We're gonna build a good PC. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, and this is where it really kind of goes. This is where it really kind of is going. Yeah, words. Definitely words. I'm using the wrong words today. But yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about this build. Should be pretty straightforward. It should probably be done well before right around 9 o'clock. I'm guessing. Well, what do you think?
Can you not say that? Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. Now I'm gonna jinx it.
With the
I'm gonna jinx it.
Razor.
The giveaway. Which somebody's asked. Beast Killer's asking, is the giveaway being announced today? Which giveaway, Beast Killer? So I do want to remind people again. We have a couple giveaways that are still happening. We have the 600 likes. Where are we at on likes for YouTube right now? Somebody let me know where are we at on likes for YouTube.
What am I good?
So we got 600 like giveaway still having to happen. We've done one hype train. We got a second hype train we still got to do. And then of course, guys, what's going on with this? Somebody want to know where it's. The other question is that what's up with the subs tonight, right? Like we are usually at 45 right now. Okay, we're at 310. Okay, 310 likes. So we're getting close. We're almost halfway. But let's get these last 15 so we can go to the next tier and somebody just do a drop and let's get it going, right? Like I need my boys to support me. The boys or girls out there, let's drop those things. Wow, 11117. It's like John 117 number right now. We have 1,117 people watching right now. And then also don't forget those subs, gifted subs, extra entries, all go to those two 3070s we're going to be giving away at the end of the month. We want to get in on those. Let's get those 3070 giveaways going in and let's get those entries in and go from there. So Go hit that and then hit that like button and go from there.
600 likes on YouTube now?
600 likes. 600 likes. But yeah, we just need somebody to go and drop some subs. Let's get that. I want to give away some big gift cards at the end of the show.
And we're almost at 400 now.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, guys. Let's do it. It's funny because I think the other thing too is like people, because it was, I think we one of the things that's interesting is because I can pre-post the show, I already had likes on the show before the show went live. So I think that was because now you can like, people can be like, oh, I'm excited and go like it already. So, and then don't forget, yes, the other thing that counts is if you're over on YouTube right now, you can go over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, use your free Prime subscription, and potentially win a 3070 at the end of the month. Or many of the other prizes, because subs also get extra entries to all the prizes minus the like prize, the like giveaway prize on the show. Here it is, guys, top-down view. Let's go look at this TUF and go from there. Yes, well, we're working on, I'm letting you know when that is happening. I'm talking to Newegg. They're texting back and forth to give you exactly, so you know exactly what time the giveaway is happening. Yeah, there's a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Robeytech, where you can go in and join the awesomeness. Or you can stay there. It's either one works. Okay, here we go. I have not got to use this build. I've been excited. I have not got to use this motherboard.
Nice.
So it's cool to get to use a new motherboard. I think my dad took the knife and then never put it back in here, so we'll use this knife today.
No, it's in the other room, I think.
Oh, okay, well I need the knife back.
I didn't take it.
He took it, yeah. We're finally, yes guys, it's only been, come on. We have to go through the pleasantries. Stream is supposed to last like 3 hours at least. Oh no, I'm sorry you have school. I am not using an Intel site. That's Trey. Trey hangs out with us once a week and hangs out on the show once a week. So on Wednesdays, he's always here. Usually here on Wednesdays to help just keep things entertaining.
Roby can't afford me full time yet.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Okay, stuff that we'll need out of the box is we'll need the IO shield. We'll just make sure we have all our M.2 screws out. Outside of that, we don't need anything else. Pretty empty box actually. Like pretty scant from the thing. Okay, so here's our motherboard right here. There it is right there. Okay, so here's our ASUS TUF gaming motherboard. We do not need this very big bag.
What's up, Tsunami?
Okay. Okay, so the one thing that's always nice, you can always tell an ASUS board from the thing that I always enjoy about the ASUS board is the black. They have the black and the gray here. So let's do the little tour. By the way, I always like to ask this question here. Who is new to the show? Who's never watched our show tonight? If this is their first time here, I like to give you guys as we build. I like to spend some time trying to educate people and so people know what it is. But Blondie, you're lying. So we got Ender, welcome. New McFly. I don't know if you guys are actually new. You guys are subbed, so that's awesome. So pretty out from there. Xiaomi, nice. Blondie's on fire today. Okay, cool. So welcome all you new folks. I really appreciate you guys being here today. So just a little bit about I'm just gonna walk you through the motherboard. If you're new to tech, this is usually I like try to get you guys up to speed, so that way when I'm hooking things up, it makes a little bit more sense. I don't spend a ton of time on this, but just try to give you guys the basics. So right here, somebody asked, am I using an Intel socket? No, we're actually doing an AMD build today. This is the AM4 socket. We now know, because we now know that our 5000 series will be AM4. We knew that before. There is no new motherboard like X670 or anything, or B650 or anything like that currently announced for this. So this is going to be, B550 and X570 are going to be the boards that are moving forward for the new Zen 3 CPUs from AMD as well. So this is where you're going to plug it in. This is an AM4 socket. These up here are brackets. Some AIOs, or specifically the Wraith Prism coolers, will actually use these brackets. For the NZXT, we are not going to be using them, but some actually do. People like Paul actually complain about them. I don't have an issue with them. I actually like it. It actually makes it a little bit simpler because everything's kind of pre-installed, but it's up to people. Builders have their preferences. This right here is your VRM. This is what is basically used for killing the power delivery for your CPU. We have a single 8-pin EPS power connector. That's what you see up here. This is the power that gives you power directly to your CPU. A lot of people, when they see this and they think, oh, this doesn't actually have like a 4-pin or a 4-pin and an 8-pin or 2 8-pins, that means you can't overclock your CPU. That's actually not true. It's actually the power of your VRM, which in this case is more, you've got power here to do some overclocking for your CPU, but this has more than enough power drawn from the single 8-pin EPS to basically be able to overclock your CPU. Sometimes you'll see an additional one that's for what's called for high-end or liquid nitrogen cooling. That's why they add those things. It's not, most normal consumers don't need it, and most of the time you do not need to plug it in. Up here in the top right is our fan header. The light gray one is actually your CPU fan header, and next to it you have an additional. This little white one right here, that's actually an RGB header. That's where you're gonna plug in your RGB. These are your DIMMs for your memory. They're dual channel, so you get a pair of them with a black and a light gray. This is channel 1 and this is channel 2. So this is A and then B. If you were going to install less than 4 DIMMs, which we're going to fill all the DIMMs, but if you're going to install less than 4, you would have to like put them in A2 and B2, and then you can see the second channel. The pairs are color coded together. So that's when you want to do them, you do black and you do light gray. Right here, this is your CPU power connector. This is your 24-pin ATX power right here. This is your powers your whole motherboard. This is USB 3.2. Down here, this is your SATA. This is where you're going to plug in your hard drives. We've actually got 6 on this motherboard. Down here, we actually have, this is our front panel connectors. We've got additional fan headers here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fan headers on this motherboard. So a little bit less than what you normally get. This is USB 2 right here. These are your, again, more RGB connectors right here. This one's a 3-pin addressable, and then you've got a 4-pin non-addressable. We've got a COM. This is your TV header, and then you've also got, well, this is for your audio, your HD audio. You don't have to pay attention to COM or TV. That's not something you'd ever worry about. This one right here, this is actually an M.2 slot. If you wanted to add M.2 Wi-Fi, that's what this is. And then we've got 2 additional typical M.2s. This is an M.2 and an M.2 here. This supports up to 110, and this one also supports up to 110. You've got a by 16 and a by 8 PCI connector, and then you've got 3 by 1s. So you do stuff like Elgato, stuff like that could go into this. I think that is pretty much it. I don't see USB-C or anything like that, but that's the motherboard. And then of course in the back you've got your IO shield, where you've got things like this one allows you to do BIOS, like you can do you can update your BIOS without having a hard drive in. Sorry, having a CPU in, which is important for putting in Zen 3. You've got USB connectors here. The HDMI and the display port, if you were going to stick like an APU in here, which is a Ryzen CPU that also has integrated graphics, then you'd be able to use this. Most of the cases for Ryzen boards, these are never useful. And then you've got your audio connectors here. So that is your motherboard in the board itself. I think the board, you'd have to look. The parts are down below. You're going to see the list here pretty quick of like people link the parts stuff there. But you'll see that you can go check all the parts for this stuff. It's all in a Newegg wish list if you want to go pick this stuff up. Again, this is a great PC, like an ideal cost PC for a 3080 build. When you're saying, hey, what's an ideal 3080 build? This is what I consider an ideal 3080 build. So
most people pray their motherboard works. Roby seems to take a more direct approach by threatening the board.
Yeah, with the board. Yeah, I like to throw the knife at it. Now, somebody asked real quick, I'll answer this question quickly. What's the difference between X570 and B550? On X570, all of your PCIe lanes are PCIe Gen 4, and all your M.2 lanes are PCIe Gen 4, and it uses a active cooled X570 chip. On B550, only your top M.2 and your top PCIe lane are actually X570. So that's the biggest difference. I am going to ask.
X570?
Sorry, PCIe Gen 4. Could you go change this to a 500 gig black Western Digital? Because I realize this is not covered. So we're going to give him a nicer M.2, and then I'll just order another one. So we're actually going to change this because this one's going to show. So just to make sure it could do
500, you said?
Yeah, a WD black. Yeah. So we're gonna switch this so it's a WD black so it doesn't show from here. So let's get our CPU installed here real quick, guys. And like I said, we're using a Ryzen 9 3900X is the CPU that we're going to be using today.
Great is I know where everything is.
Yeah, because you organize it. Yeah, thank you very much. we're going to switch his M.2. So the one thing we're not doing two two SN750s. We're doing an SN550 and an SN750 instead, just to make sure his build looks clean.
Is it worth it to get a X570 over a V?
You know, that's a hard question. Again, the thing is like,
on what you want.
it depends on what you want. Like, again, if you're like in the case like we just did Booty Chatters, which is weird, still weird to say that name. Like he did all PCIe Gen 4 on all of his M.2s. Yeah, then in that case, yes, you definitely want to do it because you need as much as you can. Again, the other two is like, if you're going to stick your 3080 not in the top slot, then and you want to stick it somewhere else, then yes, getting an X570 make a lot of sense. But for the most part, B550 for most individuals is going to be more than enough for them.
I think I wish the B5, those were available when they were first.
Yeah, they were hard to get, dude.
Well, they weren't out when the Ryzen first came out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they were just incredibly hard to get.
Really?
Yeah, X570.
I thought they only came out with the X570s.
Oh yeah, so B550, yes.
Yeah,
B550, yes. Yeah, X570 was yes.
That's newer this year, right?
Yeah, that's new this year. Yeah, they just came out in
January,
I wish
right? If those were available.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Like even before Roby even notices. We also have, I noticed. Okay, so here we have a Ryzen 9. This is a Ryzen 9 3900X. A couple things about this when you open this up is you want to be careful when opening when you open these. So again, you just want to be super careful here, like that. You want to grip the CPU from the side, like so. These things have pins at the bottom. You don't want to do anything to the pins. Like so here, you're looking at it. You don't want to bend the pins. You don't want to do anything like comb hamsters with them, fend off, you know, small people. These are all things you do not want to do for this. Now, there's a little arrow in the bottom. Whoa, where is it? Oh, there it is. The little arrow in the top right. Unlike Intel, which has a horizontal way of being oriented, Ryzen is vertical. So the Ryzen is always going to be oriented like this. You're just going to put it in the slot like so. Just drop it in. Just give it a little wiggle, then you'll know it's good, and then you're just going to lock it in just like that. And there you go. Now your CPU is installed, and you're good to go. Nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, also with your Ryzen, if you didn't want to do this, you could. This one does come with a stock cooler if you wanted to use that Wraith Prism cooler, and you're good to go there. So there you go, right there. So we got that all squared away. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our RAM. We're gonna be using all 4 of those. So let's zoom in on this so you guys can get a good view of the DIMM installation here. There you go. We got RAM right there. Where's my knife? Wow, I'm surprised. Like today, like I feel like I think we're hitting like mid-month blues, right? Because
well, also you had that stream on Monday.
I did have a stream on Monday, so it's like, hey, congratulations, dude. P500A is a hard freaking case to get. I just ordered one today. It's like back ordered for like 20 days. I just had a commission order one, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, luckily I know that your build's not for 3 weeks, so we got time to wait for that back order. That's awesome, Fuji. Yes, there is a happy birthday, Angel. I have there's a 3080 going in this build, guys. So,
what does that one taste like?
It tastes like Sprite. Somebody's asking if you're only going to do 2 DIMMs. So I'll show you. Yes, if you have 2 DIMMs, you do have to worry about special placement on your motherboard when you install it. So we'll install the 2 DIMMs like we weren't going to install 4. So if you're only going to install 2 DIMMs in your motherboard, what you'd have to do is, and you can always check your motherboard manual, but 99% of the time this is what you're going to do. You're going to put it in slot A2 and B2, which are the light gray here on the motherboard.
Have you found a board that requires one?
EVGA, yes, I found one. EVGA board that it doesn't install in that one. It actually installs in the other. So what you're going to do is you're going to unlock these 2. There's a little slot in the middle here. There's a little slot in the middle here that lines up with the PCB. PCB stands for printed circuit board. Just going to stick it in just like that. I'm just going to push it down and listen for a nice click. Ooh, nice. Did you hear the click there?
Yeah.
Click? Did you hear the click? Click! Okay, I just want to yell at and make sure that it clicked.
I'm waiting for Kevin to come up here.
Well, there you go. And then what you're going to do for the second one is you're just going to stick that right like this. And if you only weren't sticking in two DIMMs, this is exactly how you'd set it up. Let me make sure I did that. I didn't follow my own instructions. Looking at the slot there, just like that, and then again, push it in and get the Oh.
You do.
I just didn't stick it in right. So you want to make sure you're even, just like that. And then this is what your board would look like if you were only sticking in 2 DIMMs. That is the way that you do it, just like that. But we're sticking in all 4. So we don't have to, we don't have to do that. No second, click! There it is.
Waiting for it.
Yeah. And then if you are now, because we're seeing 4s, but that's the configuration for just 2. Okay, so let's open the other one and go from there. Somebody's asking what I'm doing with this PC. This belongs to somebody in the channel. This is a commission build. So. If you will, the only thing too is that the reason being is you know what? Actually, that's a great question. I don't know why they have to. What happens if you don't put them in the right slot? I don't actually know why. I should look that up.
We should do build. With
the problem is we'd have to do it separately. If somebody understands, one of my tech specialists, if somebody knows the answer as to what happens if you don't stick it in those slots. I know that if you stick them next to each other, you don't activate dual channel, but I don't know what happens if you stick it in A1 and B1, if that'll be a problem. So dual channel is if it's next to it. I don't know what happens if you go, the motherboard does boot. I have actually done that right before. So, so dual channel again, if I was dual channel, I do know this. If I did this, so if I did this right here, that would not activate dual channel because you're only in channel 1. Channel 2, but if I did this right here, I do know because I've done this before, if I did this, it would still boot. But what is the performance is there a performance implication of doing this? Because your motherboard says, if you're only gonna stick in 2, make sure it's in A2 and B2. I don't know what would happen if you did that. So, commissions for people want to know, and by the way, I do actually have available commission slots again. That I was so backlogged there, but we actually are now at the point where I actually have available commission slots again. If you do want to do a commission, it's 15% of the total cost of the PC plus shipping, which is actually pretty, which I'm told I'm undercharging, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. And so then if you do a commission for me, it actually gets streamed and all that sort of stuff. I signed 2 commissions today, so yeah. And if you want to get a commission, you just reach out to me on Discord and we'll work that out. So it is performance drop, so there is a performance drop. I'm just curious what that is. So some say some boards will work fine, others will stop working. So it's going from there. But I just be curious. I'll look it up. I'll get an answer. I'll talk to some of my tech specialists. I'll get an answer and I'll let you guys know next week what the potential implications would be. And we'll go from there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just install the rest of our RAM now because we don't have to worry about that because we have all the RAM. There you go. That was a nice solid click. And then last one right here. And there we go. All our RAM is installed. Boom. Okay. So all our RAM is installed. We're going to do our little peel here for this. A little peel on the motherboard here. There we go. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, guys, 6 more. Let's get those last 6 subs so we can go towards at least start going towards the 100. Okay, we're good there. I don't think there's any other peels. Why is the RAM wriggling? Because I was moving the board. It's haunted! Speaking of that, speaking of haunted. So I was watching, so there's some new show on Netflix. It's like it's about this guy who murders like his wife and his kids. It's like basic, yeah, it's not a good show. It's terrible what that guy does. But, there is a scene, so there's a point when you see the guy in the morning and he's talking and they're like going to talk to his wife. And this is all live action, like it's all real footage. And during it, if you look in the corner, you can see his daughters who are dead, but you can see them in the room. It's crazy. I don't understand it. It's super freaky. Or he murdered him afterwards. But regardless, it's pretty messed up. So yeah, it's going in there and going like that. So I've forgotten the name of the show, but it's super freaky. There's a part where he's up in his, yeah. Everybody's like, very lovely show. It's not a lovely show at all. I was just watching it like after a thing and I ended up watching the whole thing. I can't remember the name of the show. It's on net. It's like, it's about it's basically all built off of, somebody's gonna be able to find it. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. If somebody can let me know the name of it. It's all based on this guy who's married to this lady. It's all based on real footage, text messages, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, American Murder and something, yeah. But there's a scene where he comes home and he is talking to the police, and they're looking for her phone. And if you look in the girl's bedroom, at the edge, you can actually see the hand and stuff. And you're like, like later, like spoiler alert, like he, I'm not sure, but it was, I don't know what it was. It was not staged. Like he is in prison. So yeah. So go, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty creepy. I saw it on TikTok, so it must be real. Going here, we're gonna install our M.2 drives now. We got 2. We did upgrade, so congratulations. I just spent some of my own money to make sure your build looks good, but it's okay. I'm too anal. So we're upgrading his Western Digital Blues to SN750, to his OS drive to an SN750, which is like a $12 difference. So I'm okay with the donation. But what we're doing right here is because his board, like this, is exposed, I wanted to make sure his M.2 was actually black, so that's why we're making that change. So I want a client to be happy, right? So yeah. And so we're gonna go ahead and pop that out and make sure that's good from there. I have not seen the show called Next. I have not seen that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our second M.2, which is our blue one here. And you'll see, I'm just gonna show you why I decided to give him a second, why I decided to give him another option here. As you can see here in a minute.
Well, what about those 3080 rumors?
Which ones? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I know a lot of people, there's not 3080 rumors. For people who don't know, I will let you guys know that NVIDIA has officially announced that they are no longer going to be selling 3080s on their own retail store. They just don't feel like they've been able to fight the bots. And so now the only place you can buy a Founders Edition 3080 GPU is at Best Buy, which is like, trying to buy a graphics card off of Best Buy is a brutal experience. Yeah, good luck. I feel worse about that, right? Like I felt like I had a better chance on Best Buy, on freaking NVIDIA's site. So it's going from, it was pretty crazy. So I'm pretty excited. 4 more subs, guys. Let's get it. Yeah, Best Buy's website. Again, remember, guys, once we get those 4, then no matter what, that means we're gonna give away a $50 Newegg gift card at the end of the show. If we get, it unlocks another tier. So if we get another 45, then we're gonna actually unlock, we'll give away a $100 Newegg gift card. So again, it upgrades the more subs we get. So we're getting really close to at least getting 50.
On YouTube, we need 106 likes. We
need 106 likes to unlock the YouTube one. Micro Center, I don't rub it in about Micro Center, guys. That's it.
In other news,
yeah, exactly, Korishika.
Bits Power RGB water blocks are ready. Like 30 and 30.
Hey, good. I'm waiting. I've got 2 EK ones that I'm waiting for. Maybe I should just switch to Bits Power because I haven't upgraded I have two 3090s that I'm waiting to upgrade my systems for, but I need one that needs a water block GPU. The other one, I just haven't put it in yet. I need to do that this weekend. So, okay, so let's talk about the M.2s. Let's get the M.2s in here. There's no special placement for the M.2s outside of being able to read them. One thing is that, again, it's just that's really the thing. All in all, like the one thing is that for this one, if you had a PCI, this one has a heat plate on it. These ones, if you had something you had to worry about that, then that's where you might be concerned about where you're going to place them. The one thing I will tell you guys, and this is like an inside secret, if they make like red M.2s. I don't know if you know this, Trey, but they make like red M.2s and they have blue M.2s and there's a green M.2. But if you want to change the color, there's an opportunity to do that. You can custom mix the colors. And the way you do that is you just mate them. So if you mate them like this, and they have like M.2 intercores, and then you just put them in the dark, in 9 months, you'll get different colors. And that's how we've bred different M.2 colors.
I thought they were just made.
So you could just make your M.2 colors. You just want to make. So if you just want to make all the different ones, you want to make different
I thought
colors,
they were
there's
just
there's
made,
an
but,
option.
You know, they just so they just have a room where that happens.
Yeah, you just have a
M.2.
room if you want to make all the different colors. Oh man. See, a new joke. I had a new joke today. I didn't just do like people are like getting mad because they're like, oh, you didn't lick the CPU today. Like I'm coming up with new jokes. So you guys get ready. You get ready. Tech Dad is here with his new jokes. So if you want to make other colors, oh geez.
I heard you want to make other colors.
You want to make other colors, that's how you do it. Okay, so here we are. We're going to install our 2280 ones. Oh, come on. We're going to install our 2280 ones here. So we're going to start here at the top one. This is where we're going to use the black. We're going to take a little standoff here. Just screw that in like so. Like that. Then we're going to take our black one to make sure it looks nice. We're going to take our black Western Digital black NVMe SSD. And then we're going to take our small screwdriver. Thank you. I fix it. I fix it.
I fix it.
I fix it.
You fix it. I fix it.
Need to fix your friend's car? I fix it. Need to fix your friend's relationship? I fix it. Okay, there we go. We're just going to screw this in with a little small screw right there. Watching too much of Jay's 2 cents. Okay, so there we go. We got that one in there. And then now what we're going to do, and I'm wondering if I actually need the other standoff. This one might be too high.
Did AMD ever answer you about CPU beard comb?
No, they haven't. I actually, honestly, I forgot to ask. Okay, so here we're going to install our second one. We'll zoom up real quick. I think I might need to grab a different header. Again, there's a little slot in the PCB right here. That little slot lines up with the little slot there. We're going to put that in just like so. And we're going to, oh, no, that looks like it's going to be fine. We're going to take our little screwdriver, our iFixit, and screw in our second M.2. This is our 1 terabyte game drive. Hey, what's up? Happy Oktoberfest. Man, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to choose somebody who will let me do a commission while also consuming large amounts of beer. Yeah, that'd be terrible. It's like, and by the end of the thing, like the RAM's like, I wonder what would happen if I stuck the RAM in the PCI slot. That'll be fine, right? Everything's gonna be okay. Who needs screws? Let's just glue it on. You know what I mean? It's like all this stuff. Prerequisite. Okay, Avita says Avita's in. If I do it, I have to do it while enjoying the Oktoberfest festivities. Okay, so now we're gonna install our. By the way, we did peel the thermal paste off the back. Now what we're doing is we're just installing our.
Trunk build stream would be amazing.
What?
Trunk build stream would be amazing.
In the trunk of my car?
Trunk?
Oh, drunk. Oh, I thought you said trunk build stream. I was like, my car does not have a very big trunk, so that would be hard. I'd have to go on Atkins again. I'm not really going on Atkins, but okay, there we go.
I thought
and there we go. Now
were in the trunk.
No, they're mid. Mine's a mid-engine, so I have a mid-engine car. It's underneath the car, and then the trunk. I have two boots. I have two trunks. I have 2 boots.
That's very good.
2 boots. So there we go. I fix it.
I have a question. What storage do I need for the Xbox Series X?
So you have to.
If I can't afford their.
You still attach a USB. You can still do the USB ones.
Like.
It's just not very fast. The Seagate ones are M.2s. We're actually going to have some of those on the show, by the way.
And I can keep. So can I play older Xbox games off of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It works just like the other one.
Okay. Yeah. So I thought I saw something where it's like you need an external SSD.
No, it's just going to be slow, really slow. So you are affecting your performance by playing.
So I should get an external SSD.
Yes, you should. Okay, there we go. So everything is ready to go. I'm going to zoom out. We got our. We hit our goal. Okay, let's zoom out. We hit our goal. So let's update our goal over here on the old PC computers. We're going to update our goal. The sub goal. We're now on our way towards a $100 Nui gift card.
How's Star Wars been?
I haven't got to play it much. We need 90. We have 47, and we have till. Okay, there we go.
What have you been doing with your life then?
Working all the time, making the halos. working on the stream.
We're just making the halos.
Making the halos. Okay, there we go, guys. So we got that off. We're gonna set that off for the side, and now it is time to. Oh no, I almost forgot. You didn't remind me.
Where's your thing?
Yeah, that was super helpful. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that our bracket is on for our M.2 SSD. That's what we're gonna do real quick. All right, sorry. What the heck am I saying? Our AIO. I don't know if I got enough sleep last night. I'm like having trouble with words. Words are hard. Hard words are hard. Words hard are. Okay, there we go. Kraken. X63 Kraken. I fixed it. Kraken. This show is brought to you by the Seattle Kraken.
Are you having a stroke?
I'm not having a stroke. What's up, guys? Okay, so the next goal is up. We're heading towards a $100 NVIDIA gift card now. How are we doing on likes?
We are chugging along.
We're chugging along on the like train. Oh, that reminds me, there is another like. There's another giveaway that I have now added. So once a week, I will choose a random comment and liker from my newly released YouTube video. So for instance, we just had there's 2 videos a week. The new one that just released was the Phantom E2. All you have to do is go like and do a really good comment. I judge the comment, so if you just wrote comment for win, then you're not gonna win. And I choose one random winner from the 2 videos, so you can get up to 2 entries per week. All you gotta do is watch our new, hit the like button and watch one of our new, watch our 2 YouTube videos. The more you watch, obviously we can also track that too. So if you watch the full thing, and then we'll choose one person and give them a $50 NVIDIA gift card.
We need 25 more likes. 25
more likes, guys. So if you want to get in on that, all you got to do is go to youtube.com/Robeytech. Every week, just watch the 2 new videos, and then every Wednesday, I will announce the winner of that drawing as well. So there's a way, watch a couple videos, watch 40 minutes of videos, potentially win $50. How's that? That seems like a good deal. Okay, we got that off to the side here. Win-win. Win-win-win-win-win. Are you having a stroke? Okay, so here's our power cables. I don't care about that. What I care about is our bracket. Okay, so we got our bracket out here. Let's get our board prep. First thing we're gonna do, because we do not need them, is remove our older brackets. Well, they're not older. They're brand new.
The ice is lemon lime.
It's a lemon lime today, yeah. Okay, there we go. Top down. I'm gonna open this one, so we're gonna get these unlocked. There's that one.
If not a drunk build stream, can we at least do one with drunk goggles on?
Oh yeah, that might not be a bad idea. This is like I felt bad about the one time when I did like a borderline dirty dad joke. So I don't know.
You just did?
Well, that wasn't bad. No, the other one.
15 likes.
Oh, we've hit it. We've hit the goal. Okay, let's do that first giveaway. Our first giveaway of the night. There we go, guys. First giveaway of the night. Let's do it. 600 likes reach, guys. Congratulations. Gonna run our first giveaway now. Twitch subs, you do not get an extra entry on this one and everybody say thank you to YouTube because YouTube unlocked this. So entrance for this is going to be YouTube. There we go. Saving that. Starting our giveaway. This is for 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. That giveaway is starting now. Hey, Razer, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Razer's by the way, guys, Razer Fan 7076 is the winner, not the winner, the gentleman who is building, Yeah, but his name on Twitch is Razer Fan.
Oh,
so he's the one. So he's the one who's been chatting with me. So he's been the one who's doing that. Okay, there we go. So we got that out. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our brackets and get everything ready for that. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I need to keep that plate on. It's been so while. I've done so many Intel builds, which has like been rare for me. So I've got to do so many Intel builds as of late that I kind of wasn't prepared for. You actually all you do is remove that plate, but you keep this on. So if you're looking to install this, the best thing to do is to put this on the table like this and put it on the edge and just kind of line it up like that. And then you
grind it.
Yeah, don't grind it. Don't grind it. No grinding. No grinding. Don't grind.
Just until you get the right spot.
Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these little bad boys right here. look like this. They look like little rocket ships. They're ICBMs. Actually, they look like space, the asteroids ship. You know, pew, 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 pew. You
I thought
remember?
it was more of a triangle.
It was, but this is the RTX on version. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna screw these into the 4 slots like this. There's 1. There's 2.
There should be a giveaway, right?
And then there's a what? Yeah, there's a giveaway happening right now. A minute left. Giveaway happening right now. People are entering. That's why people are putting exclamation point YouTube.
I know. I thought I read someone said there's no giveaway right now.
There is a giveaway going on right now. Oh, somebody's just doing exclamation. Oh, people are probably going, because probably a lot of people probably go and watch YouTube or Twitch and think there's an exclamation point giveaway command that tells them how the giveaways work. We don't have that yet.
Oh.
There we go. You can't leave the giveaway, but if you're like, I don't want to win this giveaway, when they draw the winner, we can do the redraw. So you do have that option there. Okay.
I mean, then why enter in the first place to do it?
I don't know. But somebody asked, can I leave the giveaway? And it's like, well, the other way to do it is to just tell them you're not in. Okay, so there is that. We got our bracket out for our AMD. Now our motherboard is officially ready to go. Throw this garbage away. And let's get our case up here and begin the process of installation of the motherboard and get the case prep. The case prep for this one is actually pretty quick. Case prep.
Case prep.
Case prep.
Case prep.
Case prep time. It's my favorite time of the year. Okay, so motherboard is in its staging area. Grab this and put the. I'll put this down here for now. Okay, let's grab our case. Go to cam link first, because now you guys get a great view of nothing. So, hey, congratulations, Gavin Sidhu. Gavin Sidhu won the YouTube like giveaway. Congratulations, my friend. Welcome to the esteemed YouTube winners. And YouTube won it this time. Sometimes it's a Twitch winner, so cool to see a YouTube winner on that one. Congratulations, Gavin. Reach out and get your prize in. 453 people chilling out on Twitch right now. We got 1,191 people over on YouTube. Climbing towards that 2,000 concurrent mark. We're going towards that $100 Newegg gift card. The PC is, oh yay, Hockey Man's got it up and running. Congratulations, Hockey Man. I know he's excited about that. Okay, so now what we're pulling right now is we're just gonna take all the little excess pieces off of the P600s here. This is an absolutely awesome case. Probably one of my favorite cases that I get to build in, just because you have the option of either making it quiet, removing these panels, or making it loud. I use loud. Making it ideal for airflow. I use that lightly. It's not very loud. It's got these cool Vulcan-esque doors that are just held by magnets, so it's pretty toolless in terms of taking it apart. So there we go. We just took this. So here we go. You can see it right here. We're just going to pull this out. It's attached to a little cloth here. Pops out like that. Barely misses the ice. And then just pull up on there securely, because you don't just want it to flap off. There we go. Take that off. And then we're going to grab the other side and do the same thing. We're going to hit the... And boom, there we go. There's our panels off. And then you can see on the inside, this has the one thing, just stock. This already comes at a good airflow state. I'm gonna grab our light so you guys can see a little bit inside, so you guys can see why I love this case so much. So we got our NAND light. Here's Robeytech. Okay, there we go. Let's throw our little NAND light in there so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh, and then you got to see like the light through. Okay, so just showing you a little bit of why I like this. Why do I like this case so much? Number one, it's got a giant open mesh for the front. There is a dust filter, but in terms of like, for the most part, this does not block airflow. We also have a nice mesh. Whoa, I'm just gonna throw right here. We also have a nice mesh in the top as well. For mounting, you have mounting the top bracket is really easy. The top just comes off like this, which we're going to do real quick, which makes it easy to do your AIO mounting, and you have a lot of room at the top for top mounted AIOs, which is one of the things that I struggle with a lot of cases. The other thing I really love about this is this little door down here at the bottom. That allows me to make your cables look super sweet. And with an additional piece, you can do a vertically mounted, actually you don't need an additional piece, but if you wanted to vertically mount your GPU, everything you need to do it actually comes with a case. All you need is a riser cable, and if I had a PCIe Gen 4 riser cable, we could totally do that. But you can vertically mounting in this is just built in. And then again, like I said, the other thing that you also have is you can unscrew the top up here and just easily use that to mount your AIO if you want to do it that way. So, and then the back of this case is another thing I really like about it. And we'll turn this off. The back of the case I really like about it is lots of cable management room, lots of cable ties. It comes with a built-in fan hub up here at the top, so you don't have to worry about additional fan. Like if you want to put a ton of fans in here, you can use that fan hub. It's really inexpensive in terms of using Phanteks' RGB. If you wanted to go to RGB on this, you can just daisy chain it off of the case. And then the other thing too is that there's a lot of room in the shroud as well. And then it's easy to install your physical hard drives, and then you can hide cables using these little doors up here. So really great case, probably one of my favorite. Phanteks is killing it now. There's a reason the P500A, which is this case, but a all mesh version, is so hard to get, is because of just how awesome these cases are. So now, if you're going to do this, the one thing I will give you in terms of prepping, the one little hint I'll give you if you're going to prep this case is that you want to take this cable right here at the top and give it a little bit more slack, or it will top into your IO shield. So you just want to give this a little bit more slack. They give you slack, but they make it super taut for shipping, and that way you don't end up getting it caught in your IO shield like that. So, and there we go. So there we go. Let's go and install our motherboard and go from there. Okay, so first thing, because I almost forgot, is we have this really cool IO shield, which we don't get to install very often.
Would you build a $900 PC?
Yeah, I would build a $900 you could probably do a $900 3070, to be honest. Oh, would I do one as a commission? Yes, I would, but it'd be a minimum $150 charge essentially. The minimum I do is $150. So, okay. I've never had somebody ask me to do like a like a nice low one, and it's not to say I wouldn't. I just have a minimum fee.
Right. Just like any trade, as a minimum for coming out.
Yep. It's $1 million.
What do you think is the cheapest gaming rig that you can build right now?
I mean, you could build. I mean, like if you are okay with it, you can build a $500 and a $750. I would wait until the 3060 an ounce, because I think those are going to make them way more viable, and at the right price point, right? So it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But I think just like now, where PCs that used to be as powerful, like if you think about what was like 2 months ago, you'd have to spend $3,000-$4,000 because a 2080 Ti was minimum $1,200-$1,300. Now you're getting the same power plus in a freaking $699 card, right? Mm-hmm. So PCs that used to be like $3,500 are now like $2,000, and it's really crazy what you can get for like $2,000 or $2,500. And I think the same thing will be true for $750 and the sub $1,000 PCs here very soon. We just need the 3060 announced.
How much power is it rumored to be?
We don't know.
Nothing's leaked about those.
Not really. I mean, the thing is that they're going to be 2080 Super is the rumor. It'll be about a 2080 Super in terms of power. So, that's more powerful than more powerful than a next gen console.
Wow.
So, yep. Okay, so that is in. Oh, you know what I forgot though? Oh no, I didn't. It's right here. The other thing that's really cool about Phanteks are these.
They give you a box.
They give you a box. They give you an accessory kit, and it's like for the price, what you get in this accessory kit is actually pretty incredible. So in here,
how much is this case?
$139, I think, and then $99 for like the P500. So in this case, you get, like I said, what you get is you get 4 drive trays, and then in here, you also get like some additional accessories. The most important things though are your screws, which come in a cool separated this right here, this is your vertical mount. You get a vertical mount for your GPU, and you also get a GPU sag bracket, which is pretty cool, as well as another drive tray. And then in here, in here is the coolest, and I wish everybody did this, a fully separated, nice little screw holder for all of your screws.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, which I really enjoy.
That's actually what you're paying for.
Yeah, you're paying. I think you're paying for a lot. Like Phanteks, like in terms of the case and stuff like that, like everything about this is just, it's premium quality in terms of that. And you also get the performance to go with it, which is super nice. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and just screw in our motherboard. And somebody was saying, hey, does he ask questions during the stream? This is the P600s. I see questions now and then, and sometimes Trey tries to bring them up, but for the most part, usually in the middle of the build process, I don't get to answer a lot of questions, but we do have tech specialists and people in chat whose whole job is just to help answer those questions, why I can't pay attention. And it's not that I don't love you, but understand there are 1,700 people in the chat. It is also on slow chat, and so there's only so much room.
Buried in a case.
And my face is buried in a case. So there's just a lot that happens, and so people don't, like, just to set some expectations. It's not that I don't love you, I do love you. And thanks, hey guys, we're at 50 subs. Let's see if we can unlock that. I'll tell you what, let's do this. I like to do this because I feel like we need some motivation. If we can get 40 more subs, by 8 o'clock, if we get 40 more subs by 8 o'clock, half an hour, I will give away a year of Game Pass Ultimate.
Dang.
A year. So that's $99. That gives you 100 games on Xbox, 100 games on PC, a year of Xbox Live, and you can use the new xCloud streaming to Android. So all we got to do is so we got 30 minutes, essentially 30 minutes. Can we get 40 subs in 30 minutes? That's the challenge to you guys. Let's see if you guys can make it happen. So there we go, 26 minutes. So it's going in there. And then if you're over on YouTube and you want to unlock the giveaway, and you don't have to be a sub to enter. All you got to do is go over twitch.tv/Robeytech. You can just use your free Prime subscription. Oh, and by the way, you also get entered to win one of two 3070s at the end of the stream, at the end of the month. So I feel like we're gonna hit that 150 at least a couple more times. So yeah.
Yep.
3900, yeah. So going from there. I think for the price, the 3900X is still worth it. You're talking about a $25% price performance gain. So again, I feel like the 3900X is going to be equivalently priced. I don't know. That's just a hard question. But I think that the problem is that unlike where 3080 was just out of the, like, you were like, it's a no-brainer to not do a 2080 Ti, you should want a 3080. I think Ryzen is less of it. It's more gray. So, and given that 3000 series Ryzen will be way more available than a 5000 series, that yes, it's okay to say, oh, I'm okay with getting a 3900X or a 3900 XT.
Have you seen the rumor that the Ryzen cards are supposed to rival 3080s?
Yeah, well, I'll wait till the 28. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I've heard everything from it's going to be worse to it's going to be better. So we'll find out once we actually see what the data is.
The only one I've seen is I didn't see worse or better. I just saw the one that it's supposed to rival.
Yeah.
Give a run for its money. Can you imagine having that power and it being cheaper? That'd be nice.
Yeah, the 3080 ASUS TUF is going in here. I'm hoping that Ryzen does not. I am hoping that 5000 series does not have the same issues that NVIDIA does. So
yeah,
it's better silicon. So it's slightly better silicon, higher overclock potential, a slightly higher boost clock, and is really kind of it. And then you can't use a stock air cooler on the 3900 XT because they do run warmer. Okay, so there we go. All of our motherboard screws are in. You guys really don't want to unlock that game code, huh? Nobody wants to do that. All we got to have some free Prime subscribers in here. I mean, at least there's 1,300 people, or sorry, actually there's 1,600 people in here. We don't have 40 Prime subs just sitting in there. You can just unlock it and get that giveaway. Okay, we're good there. Okay, motherboard is installed. Let's get our AIO on.
I used mine on Monday, sorry.
It's all good. It's okay. Let's get our AIO installed, and that is the next step. So get this down, and then we're gonna put our AIO together. There we go. There's our AIO right here. Again, nice big thick boy. It's good. Lots of all 140 millimeter fans in this build. So no 120s, all 140s. Like lots of big boy air flowing through this. Big boy air. Yeah, I think the one thing that's nice is that the Best Buy drops. I mean, like nobody knows when they're gonna drop. But yeah, some people were saying that it was better than what they experienced on AMD's site. I mean, on NVIDIA's site. I do know people who were able to get them, so it's just a question right now. Is just people right now. It's just inventory. Nobody has them.
Right.
That's a bigger problem.
You know, human malware screwed everything up for everybody.
Yeah, I think, believe it or not, I think Greg Salazar put it best. It's like nobody has anything to do, so what they're doing is they're spending all their stuff on playing games, which has made demand way worse than like if people like could go out and do other things, right? But they can't, and so that's just made the whole situation worse.
I have friends that are like starting to get into streaming and asking about PCs and stuff, and they were never there.
Somebody just asked if 3080s are out of stock. Yes, they've been out of stock since they released. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple people, like the other thing that has happened though that I've seen a lot of is that people have gotten them at Best Buy and then they immediately oversell, and so then they aren't able, they get canceled. So that's the other problem.
Frustrating is, you know, when you have it in your cart, you hit checkout,
and it says this item's not available.
They're like, oh, this item's not available. Or it goes through, you get the confirmation, they cancel it, and they go back on sale.
Yeah, I know. That's the other problem that's been.
It's like, well, why did you do that to me?
Yeah. Okay, now we're just going to get our AIO installed here. We're just putting our fans on real quick. And you guys are my fans. You're my fans, guys. You're my fans. Okay, here you go. Okay, so let's get our AIO installed real quick. Our fans on. There we go. People seem to be enjoying. Somebody's saying thank you very much for that, Superhawk, for that Prime sub. While I'm doing this, I'm going to take advantage of another little thing that we're doing. And I think if you started watching the stream last week, while I'm finishing these screening these fans, we have partnered with Gamers Outreach. We're trying to raise money for Gamers Outreach. We're partnering with Omaze.com. I'm going to show you a nice little trailer. Basically, we're looking, and then if you can let me know if you donate during this. $10 donation gets you a chance to win, enter to win a $20,000 towards a Dream PC or Dream PC setup of your choice, and it also goes towards Gamers Outreach with the things that are going on with human malware. They make these things called Go carts or medical grade gaming carts, and because kids are isolated, they're using the power of games to basically help kids get through the super trying time. I'm huge friends with Zach Weigel, who's a friend of mine, absolutely incredible guy, and their charity is absolutely amazing. And we're trying to see if the Robeytech community can raise $16,000. I've reached out to see how we have done thus far, and I'm gonna show you a little trailer, and then I'm hoping people can go. If you want to go donate now, it's it's omaze.com/Robeytech, just omaze.com/Robeytech. You're gonna see that popped up here, and then I'm gonna show you a little trailer, and then I'm gonna keep doing screws while I do this. So hold on, let me stop the music. Please don't stop the music. No, I'm gonna stop the music. No. Okay, here we go. Here is the trailer for that. I gotta go to Camlink, sorry. And wow, where is it?
What's up, Bernie?
The following video is brought to you by omaze.com/Robeytech. Make sure you click on the link in the description below for your chance to win. I am here in my ultimate gaming room setup. And guess what? I'm partnered with Omaze and Gamers Outreach to give you a chance to win $20,000 towards your dream PC. Yeah, baby. Whether that's for gaming, film editing, sound design, heck, it could even just be for working at home. 20 grand goes a long way. also, did I mention also win exclusive Razer gaming gear? This is all to support gamers outreach and the work that they do with hospitals to provide recreation for children in hospitals. So click on the link below, omaze.com/Robeytech. Just a $10 donation towards gamer outreach gets you a chance to win $20,000 towards a dream PC and that exclusive, super hot, super awesome Razer gaming gear. That's special. Okay, there we go. Let's start our music again. So anyway, if you donate now, I'd love to give you a shout out. Just go let me know, do a donation, give me a shout out, let me know. It's a great cause and it goes towards an absolutely incredible organization from there. So yeah. Oh, don't worry, there's a tour of the gaming setup coming up, guys. Yeah, if you donate, ping Blondie, I'd love to give you a shout out, man. So yeah, I'd love to give you a shout out if you donate. And then Blondie will let me know, and then I'll give you a shout out at the end. So it's all it is, $10, guys. Anything like that would be absolutely. Hey, PD4, thank you very much for that. Hey, Juke, you just go to omaze.com/Robeytech. There's a link that mods are putting in the chat now, and then it helps people. It helps, like I said, absolutely incredible cause and goes towards something absolutely awesome. So going from there. Okay, we're gonna go to side camera here. Nobody's seen that today. Go to side camera and let's get this installed. It was really funny. This guy, I saw one comment here not that long ago. Somebody was like, "You've been streaming for 2 hours," which is not true. I've been streaming since 6 o'clock. So I've been streaming for 1 hour and 44 minutes. He's like, "You've done almost nothing." And it's like, I'm gonna build an entire PC in essentially the entire time, like to boot it up, right? Like this is a show. Like this is not like just supposed to be like it's about entertaining and everything else. I'm sorry if.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, I know. It's like if you don't want to watch it, it's okay. You can go watch somewhere else. It's okay, man. But the other thing too is like you don't have to hang out. So thank you very much for the sub, Dick Kent 221. So. Yeah, this case is absolutely awesome. Okay, so guys, what we're doing right now is we're just getting our cables that we need to install to run on the X63. We can just basically have all our cables hooked onto our pump beforehand.
What's your thoughts on the Lian Li 011D XL?
We just did it. We just did a build in it. Literally just completed a build in the the D. It's a great case. A lot of fun. Need a lot of fans. And especially if you're doing freaking RGB, that can get very expensive. Okay, so we're just gonna add our cables for our. This is like your USB, so Cam can work with this. So there's Cam all plugged in, and then we're gonna add our one for. This is like all of your other stuff. Just gotta get
More than likely, Samsung makes a lot of the memory.
Yeah, that's a commodity. It's not really like they're not big differences. Where their heat spreader tech and their RGB tech that ends up being what's different. But the memory modules themselves and the memory controllers and stuff are all made by like Samsung or other companies.
This PC right here is not. This is a commission build.
This is not a giveaway. We've already
a giveaway going on
soon. We're waiting to find out when.
We're finding. Yeah.
We're getting confirmation of when that's going to happen. Okay, so there's that, and then we're going to grab these cables right here. Get that in. We're going to get this one in. We're going to grab this one, like semi-bent here. Then what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to grab. Okay, so those are all done, and then I'm going to grab. There's one cable on here, which is this one right here. This one is our CPU fan. Hook that up real quick right here, and I'm gonna put it sideways so you can see a little bit better. There we go. One more cable is right there, and the last cable. It's all good. Okay, here we go. We're gonna pull all these through, so we're good to go. We're gonna screw in our AIO real quick. Turn this sideways so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna grab my two things right there. There's one. There we go. Be good right there. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. Always a fun part where you have to like do like weird contortionist type moves to get these screwed in. Contortionist move number one.
Foosball, your case is huge.
Yeah, your case is, yeah. We got it.
A monster.
We took pictures of it yesterday for the thumbnail, and it was like, holy crud. It's going to be logistically interesting to ship too, which we didn't think it was going to be that weird, so that's not fun. Come on, line up. There it is. Feel a little bit like Henry Cavill right now, struggling with my AIO.
I never watched that.
The video's funny. Like you can tell, like he like, and then the worst part was like he turned on the Z 73, and then he saw he's like it was upside down, so he took it all apart and redid it, and it was like, oh, you could have just flipped it in software, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. So okay, almost done, guys, with getting our AIO installed. We're just gonna quickly screw in our other screws. We're only gonna screw in 4 right now because if I need to move it for the, yeah, this has plenty of room, so no, I should be okay with unscrewing all, but we're just gonna put in 4 for now, and then we'll screw in the other ones once we get the EPS installed. Actually, never mind, I don't have to do that. I forgot you got the, we can actually unscrew this and remove the top. So, even better.
Even better.
Even better. I could have made this easier. I could have just removed the top and done it that way,
but you didn't.
But I didn't. I was too old school. I'm too stuck in my old ways. Hey, thank you very much, Hey Juco. Thank you very much for the donation, man.
Darn
all of you guys,
boomer.
everybody who donated, think about what you're doing. It's A, it's for the kids, and then B, you could potentially walk away with a $20,000 epic build. Just so you guys know, we have 11 minutes left if we want to unlock that other giveaway.
So is that just for your viewers, or is it like into a bunch of different...
Oh yeah, no, there's a bunch of different people. Yeah, it's like an all-up one, but yeah. There we go. One more screw. Oh, I forgot. I have the automatic. I have the electric screwdriver sitting over there.
You want to go grab it?
Well,
Is it too late now?
Yeah, it's kind of too late now. I've done all the hard part. Dang it!
These things that you...
Okay, so that is all done. Our AIO is now installed. We're gonna stick these little extra screws in here.
Look at it. You just look at it.
Looks good. Okay, now what we need to do is get our pump mounted, and then we're halfway through. Like, the's not a lot of cabling to do.
Roby, can I have all the stuff in the other room, please?
No,
Okay.
sorry. Thank you for asking.
It doesn't even work for me, guys. I'm right here.
Okay, here we go. Now what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna go to our top down,
Top down.
top down,
Top down.
top down.
Top down.
Okay, and then we're going to take off this Intel bracket because we're not using Intel. We're gonna take our AMD bracket because we're using AMD. Put that on. And then we're going to install our bracket like so. There it is. Like so. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our screws. Let me go.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Phenomena.
Ba-na-na-na.
Phenomena.
Can't do it anymore because then we'll get takedown.
Burnt.
Okay, there we go. Just gonna screw in our little headers there. I guess we're not gonna unlock the giveaway. We have like 10 minutes.
I'm telling you, like we probably did it. Gave you all the subs on Monday.
Yeah, we did. You guys unlocked them all on Monday, and now we're just gonna coast through. Hey, Dropkick, thank you very much for that, man. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it when I get done. I'll probably get to it tomorrow, but I'd love to chat with you about your commission, man. That'd be awesome. We have some time, but basically the spots fill up really quick when I tell people. I'm like, oh, I can take commissions again, and then it's like, yeah, they fill up really fast. So
pretty much every stream's a commission build.
yeah, you guys will see how many I do, and it's like pretty much they just.
It's crazy how people are like,
Yep.
oh, this is all fake.
Hey, what's up, Fernando? How are you, man? Thank you for being the guy who counts all our likes. Okay, let's see. We drink some more ice. Thank you for sponsoring, even though they haven't sponsored yet. We're working on it. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly just pull our cables up, nice and taut. We're gonna put them up. Then we're gonna make sure that we're pulling all these really nice in, so they're. Ooh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Make sure it's all closed and ready to go. Go to.
You should go side and so they can see what you're
Okay, there we go.
Not top down.
Just pulling all my cables through to the back, and then we're gonna zip tie them all so they don't move. But we just want to get them all so we can make them clean. Okay, here we go. Everything's ready for some zip ties now. Top down. Okay, so now got that pulled through. I'm gonna zip tie it so it looks pretty. That's phase 2 of my plan. Do zip tie. There we go, zip ties. Make this go down a little bit. There we go. And put this stuff away. Don't have to worry about it very much. Actually, I don't want to do that. What is that? Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. All cleaned up. Now we can zip tie this up so it's nice and clean looking. Zoom in so you guys can see a little bit more. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, like I said, the big thing here is just to make sure that the cables stay nice and hidden so they don't show. So this is what I'm doing right now, is just making sure they all stay together and clumped up. And then they also look really clean. It looks like just kind of like almost like one cable. There we go. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna grab our
Edgar Morales says, Roby, I can't buy a frickin' 3080. Give me your good luck so I can buy one.
everybody, yeah, dude, it's not good luck. Like I've been trying to, I outside of the ones I got initially, we haven't been able to get any. So I'm still, I have stuff that I have ones that I still need to buy too. I have a feeling I will, but I have a feeling like into the week, we'll probably see some more stock show up. I think they had to wait for this like 37, this news announced from NVIDIA. I know that people are getting EVGA cards, like who are on the wait list. I've heard people are getting their EVGAs that are on the wait list, so that's good. There are people getting cards. It's just slow.
Is that the wait list that you sign up? They give you an email and you have 5 hours to...
Yeah, and then you have 5 hours to basically buy the card, and I know people have been doing it that way. Okay, so all of our cables are plugged in. Yeah, so that would be the best thing if you're...
Why don't companies go that route? Does that not seem to be working, or?
I think that works. It's just Best Buy that's implementing the infrastructure. I think for companies like Best Buy, it's like, you know, so like it's only going to be for like one thing, then they wouldn't do that. Okay, so that's all ready. I know GameStop actually has a similar system too. Okay, let's go over and turn it over to the back. Get our fans hooked up essentially. There's not a lot of cables to manage here, which is cool.
Speaking of GameStop, any update on your PS5?
Apparently I don't know if I got it. I'm assuming I did.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep assuming until I hear otherwise, but they haven't said no, so.
And you're charged for it?
Yeah, I got charged for it and all that sort of. Well, I mean, they don't
right,
charge
they
you.
They do a test.
Yeah, yeah. So there we go. We got that installed. We got that installed. Okay, so there's all our fans. We're gonna
zoom out.
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, I'll zoom out.
Or you can go to side cam either or.
There we go. We're just installing we're getting our fans managed here. We're gonna run this stuff down here. I try, like, given this case is cable management options, I don't have to use too many zip ties on this case because this case just has really nice cable management.
Double check your, Bonnie says double check the counter just to make sure.
Oh, okay. Double check what counter?
Sub counter.
Okay, I'll double check. So the sub count is right now at 59, and that's what we have, 59. So yeah, we're at 59. I haven't seen a ton of subs come through. We have 2 minutes if we want to unlock that. If we do it, if somebody drops a couple, then we'll do 2 1 years. But if we do it again, I'll give you till 8:10, and I'll up it to a couple 1 years. We'll do 2, but we got to see some action here. Trying to incentivize, but maybe I'm not going to today. That's okay. Again, we've had a lot of really big streams here.
Yeah.
As of late, so fine. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad you enjoy the cable manager. Appreciate that, Prisco. Go. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't it. Oh, Razor. Sorry, Razor. He's like, yeah, I'm happy because your cable management the crap out of my build. That's good because that's what we want. I want you to be happy, dude.
Oh man, after building my PC and then, going back after watching Roby do so many, my PC looks so much better with cable management.
It does. Cable management makes a big difference.
I didn't know what to do, and cable extensions. Yeah, I think they are worth it.
Yeah, dude, for 30 bucks.
$30, but it makes your case look so much better. You don't have these random cords.
Yeah.
Ugly black thick cords.
And now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to put in our front panel. We're just going to make sure all our front panels are routed to the right place. That's what we're working on now. So we're actually more than halfway done with this build. But not a lot. That's the USB for not very long. I might have to move. I already just zip tied that in. That wasn't very good. Let's see what we can do here.
It's nice. I like how Phanteks has those straps for cable management.
Yeah, it makes it. Phanteks they do a good job.
Yeah, they do.
Other people also. I mean, there are other cases that also do a good job.
I don't like how Thermaltake does their cable management on the View 37.
Okay, this is.
It's annoying.
This I'm gonna figure out. Do we have a header somewhere up top here? Fan header. I have one way up there. Okay, so we're gonna run one more. This is always the problem I do when I get too far into cable management, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna undo these. Unfortunately, we're gonna undo that.
Did someone buy the monitor you had for sale?
Yeah. Yep. Sold.
Okay.
Yep. It's gone. Somebody bought that pretty quick because those are like super hard to find too. Okay, this is going up here. This is our fan. This is our fans for the fan hub. We're gonna plug it up here and next to the CPU header, so that'll take care of that. We're gonna loosen this so we can make sure that we want to cable manage after we do all our front panels. So this is the USB for the AIO right here. We'll cable manage that afterwards. These are our front panel connectors right here. This is front panel for all of our connections, so that's going right here. This is also a front panel connector. We do not have USB-C on this motherboard, so we're not going to be able to do that. That is our HD audio, and then this is, where does USB 3 go? USB 3 goes right. USB 3 goes up here. Okay, so USB 3 actually goes up here.
Do you know anything about the Alienware monitors?
I know a lot of people, I know Optimum Tech likes it. There's people who like their 240 hertz monitors, and there's some esport folks who really like them. I have not used an Alienware monitor. I also know Britt Nene, who I really like her content. She also uses Alienware monitors. So there are people who I know who use them. I have not. I just don't. I haven't used them enough to say that I recommend them or anything like that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, all of our front panels are now ready to go. They're all routed the right way. We're gonna turn this over and hook up our front panels. Then we'll install our GPU and our cables and then go from there. So that's where we're at right now. There we go. Hopefully none of the cables fell through. So we'll start here with USB 3.2. You wanna basically go from a 90-degree angle to put this in. So just like this, if you don't do it that way, you have a chance of bending the pins. Up here, we're gonna try and find, there it is. This is our little fan header right here. This is our fan header for our hub. We're gonna plug that into our little fan header up here, and I'll zoom in and show you guys all the cables here. You guys can see the cables themselves. So there's that.
With the Ryzen 5 3600X, what motherboard would you prefer?
Any B550. I would just do a mid-range B550 for the 5600X. So yeah, like any, it's just from budget, like as long as it's a B550 or higher. It's hard for me to recommend X570 unless you really care about having PCIe Gen 4 on all of your slots, but yeah. Okay, now we're gonna hook up our front panels. Reset switch goes right here. This USB goes right here. So this is the USB. Oh, it's getting fuzzy there. Let's get that fixed. There we go. Okay, there we go. This USB is for our. Whoa. This USB is for our AIO. Plug that in. There we go. And then we have our other front panels, which are easy. This power switch goes above the reset switch like this. And then we have our power plus and minus. And like I said, I'll zoom in, guys, so you guys can see all the stuff I've plugged in. It's right now, it's getting it in. It's just faster this way. Oops, sorry. Oopsie. Oh, geez, what happened here? I didn't even plug in. Yeah, I'm going to unplug all this stuff because I don't know what I plugged in here. That was weird. Okay, here we go. Reset switch goes right here. Power switch goes right there. It's power minus.
What's the best Corsair RGB AIO for $150?
Their new one starts with an E. I just forgot the name of it, but they have a new one. It's only for sale at Best Buy though.
Oh,
so it's not. They don't have it on. They don't have it on Newegg. They don't have it on Newegg. They don't have it on Amazon. It's only on Best Buy. And I forgot that it starts with an E. And we're doing a build with it. Doing a build with it on Friday.
Oh,
so
I'll go look.
Yeah, it's in the lighter yellow case. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these real tight real quick, and then we'll walk through what all these cables were. It's their latest. They just came out with it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now all of our cables are tight. So let me zoom in and I'll walk you guys through what I just hooked up so you guys can see that real quick. Okay, so for our fan hub, the one fan hub, that's the fan hub right there, plugged in right next to the CPU fan. Right here, we plugged in our USB 3.2, so that's that. Again, using a 90-degree angle. It only goes in one way. There's like a little nub or nipple on it. It just plugs in one way. You just want to go in 90 degree, not to bend the pins. It's kind of a pain in the butt in terms of connecting it. Down here, these are your front panel connectors. The way this works is the top left is your power plus and minus, plus the left and then minus next to it, then power switch on the top. And then right underneath the power switch is the reset switch. So if you're hooking this up, you can look in your motherboard manual, it's right there. Right here, this is USB 2. This is actually your AIO pump USB. And then far over here, this is our HD audio. That's all of the connections that I need to connect to basically have this PC work. So we're good there. I'm gonna turn it over real quick and just do a little bit of cable management now that everything's kind of hooked up. And then we'll put in our GPU and our extension cables, the next part. Capellix, that's what it is. Capellix AIO. Thank you. It doesn't start with an E. It starts with a C. Wow, I was even better. I was way off.
Yep, that's why you're throwing me off. I'm like,
yeah, it's Capellix. Thank you.
It's like I don't see.
It's Capellix. Yeah.
An E
For some reason, I thought it started with an E. It's like, Capellix. Thank you.
There's a Intergemax or whatever it is.
Yeah, Intermax, which is not a great AIO. Yeah, don't use that one. I think I'm more tired than I typically am today too. Like it's just.
It felt like an off day.
Yeah, it did. It felt like an off day for me as well. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's that. Thank you very much for that. It's the Capellix, and yes, that's I would say that's their best one for 150. They're brand new. It's their newest line. It got announced with their HD 4000 series cases, and it's only available right now that I can see. It's only available right now at Best Buy. I haven't found it anywhere else. I've looked at other places and haven't been able to find it. I'm going to keep this unlocked because this is going to be our power. Okay, and then these, I don't need this, so I'm going to run this straight up again. No, we can't use
Why don't you use a anti-static wristband?
Because I have an anti-static floor mat. This floor is built for it, so I don't need it. If you wanted to, you could. But I mean, all in all, like, to be honest, guys, these have so much shielding. Like, if you really are worried about that, you really have to work at trying to ruin this. But I know some people are lucky and they do it. So if you want to take those extra precautions, and you just want to be extra cautious, because like if this happened, then I'd be buying Razer a new hardware. But I'm not overly worried about it. So, but now that I've probably said that, I'm probably jinxed it, and then we're gonna turn it on, and it's not gonna be like.
We're gonna touch it and it's going.
I have built how many PCs now? 140 this year, 150 this year.
Something like that.
And I have yet to have any issues with that.
That's just this year.
Yeah, that's just this year. That's not even including other ones. Okay, so there we got everything's kind of cable managed now. We're good there. I could, if I wanted to, if I've got good cable management and that means what it means is like if he wants to go and undo things or add things, I try not to zip tie too much because if I don't have to, because again, it looks super clean and he now can go and be like, oh, what's wrong with this fan? Or I want to replace fans. You're not having to undo a lot of zip ties. That's something that's really nice about cable management like this. And again, solid panel on the other side, so it's not like anybody's going to see it. If I was using a glass panel, you'll notice I'll zip tie the crap out of it just to continue to make it look good.
Do you anticipate the 3070 having problems?
Yes, I do. I expect them to be just as hard to get. But we'll see. Yeah, the road to 200 builds for 2020. I think there's I don't know, man. It's October. I'd have to build a lot of builds to get to 200 by 2020. I think I'd have to do a build. I don't know. I'd have to do a build almost every. I'd have to do a build. No, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to do the math. Maybe it's not as hard as I think. Okay, guys, we are ready to install our GPU. There we go. Installing our GPU. Right now.
You need how many to get to 200?
I have to go do the math. I'd have to go. It's like I need I think I'm at like 150 or I think I'm at least 150. I might be at 160, but I got to go do the math. So I build 3 a week.
You have 10 weeks to get to 30.
Oh yeah, so maybe I would do it. I don't know how many weeks are left.
Maybe.
Might be tight. Okay, here we go. Let's show off our brand new. This is the
12 weeks, maybe.
This is our I don't know. This is our brand new. This is making its Robeytech debut.
Robeytech debut.
Robeytech, yeah, world premiere. Robeytech world premiere. Here we go.
Okay, nice box.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, this is like very strict-ish in terms of the look here, but whoa, almost dropped it.
Breaks the motherboard.
Yeah, as it snaps the motherboard in half, and then like I said. And then it's funny because I opened the 3090 version of this just the other day, but it's got like these little gaps in it for like, I don't know why. It's like, you can use it to make masks for Halloween.
Yes. Oh, hold on. All those.
There we go. That's what this is for.
11 weeks. There's 11 weeks left.
11 weeks. Okay, so I'd have to do, I think if I never skipped one, and then I could potentially get to 200 builds. I could add a couple builds. We can add some. Okay, so here it is, thick boy. This is a thick boy. This has all the MCNs, so like this is like one of the most sought after 3080s.
Does it have clown lips?
No. This is a very clean looking card. Whoa. Very clean looking card. I actually really like the way this card looks. Yeah.
Jeez.
So very clean looking card. And then it's got like the TUF logo on it. Yeah, it's like no clown lips like the EVGA cards we've used, but nowhere near that amazing RGB strip that the EVGA one has, man. That EVGA strip is pretty awesome. Okay, there we go. We're gonna take off these. Make sure to put that in the box, because again, when I ship PCs back to the customers, I always ship the GPU inside of its original box. So because they're just so apt to break. It's just like the single highest point of failure in mailing, even if like I used Instapack or whatever it was. But then sometimes you have poor people like Hockey Man who's like struggling to get his thing in and then needs some additional help. There we go. Okay, so do our peels here real quick. Got a lot of peeling on this one. Start top down here.
Some builds are for commission, so they get sent out, and then other builds are just to show off cases or whatnot,
Yep.
and they get torn down.
Yeah, we just tear them down and put them back in inventory. Okay. Oh, come on. This is like in a weird spot. Peel.
GPUs look heavy. Do you need to get extra support for them?
This one doesn't. This one, I don't know. We'll have to see. This the Phanteks does have a anti-sag bracelet. I mean bracket if you wanted one. But this has got a metal. Like the top part of this is like metal. Like I said, this is for fending off the Hamburglar. If you need to be able to
Hamburglar.
the Hamburglar.
Hamburgers.
The Hamburglar. You don't know who the Hamburglar is? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just making sure. Yeah, there we go.
I'm not that young.
Oh, that's so pretty. You know what I mean? Though?
We need an ASMR video of Roby just doing peels.
That's what. Yeah, we actually did like one of those on TikTok, but yeah, it's like metal. It's like a metal shroud on this thing. It's like no joke in terms of.
They did the EVGA thing and put a sticker on each fan.
Yep, each fan has a sticker.
Why?
I don't know, because they did. Getting those stickers off. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Okay. There's all of our stickers. Oh wait, no, there's a massive one in the back.
$1.99 super chat.
Thank you very much, Loki, for the Loke for the $1.99. And then there is it's like dead skin, just ripping off dead skin. Wait, no, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Look at that peel. And then look at those. There's those nice capacitors that everybody's wanting, even though like it was more than that. It was like it was a driver issue that fixed most of it. So okay, there we go. Oh, there's one more peel. Not
Uno
quite.
mas?
Uno mas. That's for the little bit of RGB here on the
You
side.
don't have to take out any brackets.
No.
Put that bad boy in.
No. Oh, I got to take brackets out of this. Yeah, for sure. Okay, there we go. So PC is ready for its 3080 debut. Throwing the tough and the tough motherboard. Tough themed. It's a tough boy in a tough world with a tough GPU on a tough day with a tough friend named Tuffy. The tough bear. I don't know. I used a lot of tough in that. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's start the music again. We're coming up at 8:15, so we're now at the 2-hour mark. We should see the second hype train unlock. So Trey, if you could pay attention to look for that, that would be awesome.
Do my best.
Do my best to find the soundtrack. There it is. There you go. Sound of Summer. Okay. And there we go. Pop this bad boy in. Make sure it's all the way in. There we go. Boom. Like that. Oh, it's good. That looks good.
Oh.
Nice and clean.
Can't wait to get one in like 10 years. And I can afford one.
What do you, oh, I thought, yeah, after you pay off your house. Okay, we're gonna lock it in. It's a hefty boy. This may, like, we'll have to see. I mean, the good thing is the screws on this case are like really good. Now, cable opt that he chose, Razer chose, is blue and black.
Ooh, nice.
That should be a nice, clean look
like
there.
It.
We got that in there, so we're gonna
good colors right there.
Cable extension in. There we go. That NZXT is now open.
Do you have the blue and black ones?
Ice blue. These are just blue. You can go grab the blue and black. So we're gonna get those done. What do you guys think? Looks good so far, don't you think?
What would he do with
Kind
that,
of
man?
push this down. Go like that. That'll look good. Yeah. Gonna look good. Good looking build. Yeah, I know. All these tough builds. Yeah, they probably are. You're absolutely
so tough. Almost like it's built for tough, but not.
There you go. I'll switch this out to you. Okay, so we're doing the ice blue and black is the color. There it is right there, ready to go. We already, I saved us some time, by the way, and actually have the cables on this already. We're saving some cable time, cable comb time. So we're gonna grab our 4-pin and then our other 4-pin. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, man, I might have to, question is do it. This, I always like try and do stuff like save time, and then I realize, oh yeah, I forgot they may be backwards, so, but we'll find out.
You know how many times I did that with mine?
Oh man, it's like,
I put them together and go plug them. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're backwards. Okay, I'm not gonna do this next time. Go to plug something in. Oh gosh, dang it.
They're backwards. Robies. Yep, pulling Robies. Okay, let's get this in first. Oh, I got that one the right way.
Those look so nice.
I love these cables.
Well, not just like the blue and the black.
Okay, one blue and black is in.
I think so, Foosball.
What was the question?
Same cables that he's used.
Yep.
Has.
Yours just haven't shown up yet. Coming. I wish they like, now that I think about it, it would have been nice to have like yellow and black. They don't make yellow and black. By the way, I know something I did not know, and I just learned this today. I think it just came out with Prime Day. Asia Horse now makes pink and black and pink. So I've ordered some of the pink and black cables so we can show those off. I'm pretty stoked about them.
Anybody make a pink motherboard?
They've been no, but there are pink accessories for sure. Like Razer makes the quartz. So there are pink AIOs and some other stuff like that. So there are pink, like, I know it's been the demand of people on the channel for me to make a pink build. So I might do a pink build for sure.
Are we exclusive to Asia Horse?
No. I use Thermaltake too. I just like their cables are so, I like the price and I like the quality of their cables. And now they're coming out with new colors, which makes me happy. So. They also make like fans and some other things. I haven't used a lot of their stuff, but there are other things. Okay, here's where I gotta do this weird. Let's just like fits right here.
That would be sweet, Foosball. If the Asia Horse cables were red, white, and blue.
Yeah, they don't do anything like that. I was just stoked about the. Okay, there we go. Blue and black there. And push that underneath so it looks nice. There we go. That looks good. Oh, Razer 1776 dropping subs. Did we hit the hype train? Gotta be close. I don't know. Thank you very much for that, man. 73 Razer dropping subs like it's hot. He's won it. There we go. Yep, I did it. I did it backwards. Yes, the rumor is that the announce will be in early next year. Is for the 3060. The rumor with the launch being in like February of 2021. So Space Chomp, I've kind of talked through that. Usually the more expensive motherboards will have things like onboard power switches. They'll have more fan headers. They'll have USB-C. They'll also have onboard a reader for CPU temp. There's a bunch of things that start to get added. They also have things for like extreme overclocking, better VRMs for overclocking.
Cooldown complete. Hype train is ready.
Okay, Hype train is officially ready to go, guys. Let's unlock. Let's get it. Let's at least get we're gonna get our $100. We're gonna at least get our $100, guys. But now we can unlock the second half of that 250 gig NVMe drive, which we're gonna give away as soon as we hit that second Hype train. So somebody's got to start it. Going now, guys. So the second Hype train is go choo choo. Subs, bits. That's how you unlock the Hype train, guys. Get them subs, guys. 13 to 40, wait, it's 18 or 35 people. Let's do it. And don't forget, if you sub, I think we have a lot of new people. We're at like almost 1,800 people. So a couple things on the giveaways. We are giving away at this point in time, if we got to hit it twice this week. If we hit 150, oh no, we only have to hit it once this week because We hit it 3 times last week. If we hit 150 subs, we're going to give away 2 3070s. We're giving away at least one at the end of the month for one lucky Twitch subscriber. And all you got to use is use your free Prime subscription to get your enter to win. Now, if you donate subs, if you gift subs, all those things go to extra entries and go from there. Or would you guys rather me just give away a single, how about this? Would you rather me just give away a 3080 instead? Instead of that, doing a 3070, do another 3080? Instead of 2 3070s, just do a single 3080?
For me, I think I would, if I was eligible.
You're not.
You're not! If I was eligible, I think I'd want
2 3070s.
2 3070s.
Yeah, people saying 2 3070s.
Two people can win.
Okay, 2 people can win 3070s. What if I did like 18
what is
3080s?
the main difference between Corsair LL and QL fans? I.e., why are the QLs so much more expensive?
So the LLs are not. So the QLs have more lights. They also are maglev. So they're also the system that they use to spin is quieter, while the LLs are not. Oh man, that looks so good. Look at that.
Yeah.
That looks so good. So good.
Hype trim. Good job, guys. Activated hype.
Okay, hype train is officially activated. So now we have essentially we just got to get to level 5 where we have 4 minutes. Well, we have more than that. Every time you unlock, you get more time. So let's go. Somebody said yes, we should give away 18 3080s. Come on, guys, let's do it.
PTSD asked, how have you been so lucky hitting the 30?
So I've gone through this every time. A couple hints. Here's some hints for you. One, I use a thing called, and it's actually not as good. Hey, Miss J, thank you very much for that, dude. Huge. Miss J dropping gifted subs. I use a thing called Distill, which is not as effective as it was. I used to do something called Distill, and what Distill did is I'd set it up for websites, and every time something would go from auto notify to buy, I would get a notification. It would like literally go ding ding. Blue Jay, thank you very much for that. Oh geez, guys. There we go, 90 subs. Let me unlock the next giveaway here. Okay, so let me just verify that we're at 90.
No, we do not have Oprah levels of money.
91. Okay, there we go. Let me set the widget so we're at 91 subs. Just let me know if any more subs. There's okay. Okay.
They're coming.
They're coming. Okay, 125 is the next level, guys. 125 is the next level. So if we get to 125, that becomes $150. We're at 96, so we only need like 20, not many more. You guys always surprise me. It's like I always think, oh, we're not going to do it, and then
I think it's mostly like people like to wait for the hype train.
Yeah, they like the hype train, and then they just drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Yeah. So if we get to 150 on this one, then we won't have to hit that 150 again, and we'll hit the goal for the 2 3070s.
So can you confirm that you have Oprah level?
I don't have
money?
Oprah level money. No.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said I have Oprah level money. No. Oprah has Oprah level money. Why it's called Oprah level money. I don't have Dr. Disrespect level money. I don't have Ninja level money.
You didn't sign a $40 million deal with Mixer?
No. And then have it disappear and be like, oh, cool, that's awesome. And then you still get paid out? No. That'd be a great deal. Where did I lose a cable comb? I have more, but I don't have another cable. I'm missing the cable comb. Cable comb.
Did they say when the Ryzen chips will be available?
Yes. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yes, they did.
I forgot.
I forgot too.
What am I good for?
Where is the other cable comb?
Top in the box.
These are all 3s, so no, it's not in the box. I have more 4s in here though. So just grab one. Okay. Level 5. November 7th. November 5th. Yeah, that's what it is. I am ready. I gotta buy 300 of them. All for giveaways. Just kidding. No, that's not true.
You just said.
Yeah,
disappointing they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think you understand how long I saved for that car. So. And
like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
I just can't wait.
I was just smart with it, and then I also have a job. So,
No,
but that doesn't mean
This is
that's
your job,
this is
right?
that doesn't mean that this can't run like a business. God, that looks so good. That looks so good.
Goodness.
Thank you very much, Ice, for letting me know that. Okay, we are at 97, guys. We have 23 more subs. We have 23 more subs to hit the goal. So I'm gonna go ahead. Now that we've hit that, I'm gonna go. What are we at? 98. Okay, sub goal.
Razor, that looks so good.
End goal. So this is a $150 new A gift card. Yeah, we're at 98, right? 98. Oh no, you want to get to 125.
You got two blue cables, a black cable, and a gray. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
There we go. Subscriber goal. Starting that goal now. Okay, there we go. So there's.
You're gonna have to add to it.
Well, okay. Well, let me see where we're at. I tried, guys. We are at.
Someone donate as you're fixing it.
Well, actually, it shows. Oh, we're at 103. Okay. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. All widgets. Alert box. Okay, so we're at 103. We're 98, 99. Come on, go up. Did it break again? This is what happens. Oh, there it is.
No, it's just it's delayed.
1,
A little bit.
2, 3. Okay, so we should be at 103. Okay, we're at 103, guys. There you go. There's a real number. We're 21 away from $150. Yeah, I think this looks really good. I think this is going to look, and this will also look good in the attack helicopter as well. That case, man.
That case is
is
huge for this ball.
so crazy. Okay, so all we got to do now is PSU. This build is
PSU, PSU.
PSU. This build is almost done. Okay, turn it over. What we're gonna do real quick is run this like that.
You think they'd announce a new Threadripper at a later date?
Yes, they always do. They're never at the same time.
That's still a bummer that their most prized chip doesn't hit 5 megahertz.
Yep, I was kind of bummed about
Gigahertz.
that. Yeah, no 5. Everybody was ready for the Ryzen chip to hit 5, and it leaves room.
What did they say 4.7?
Yeah, it was like I don't remember off the top of it. I thought it was 4.8.
Yeah.
But
It just wasn't 5.
yeah, it wasn't 5. Okay, let's grab our PSU. Here we go. Oh, PSU time. PSU time.
4.9, just shy.
Yeah, it was just shy.
Was that with the overclock?
No, that was just yeah. So it's like, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're definitely we already have chips that have come in, so I'm excited about those, getting to play with those and all that sort of stuff. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully they'll let us do unboxings and stuff like that when we do get our samples.
Oh, they're actually going to send us samples?
That is the rumor. We're getting samples. We've gotten samples from every other AMD.
Oh, okay, just not
So I've gotten Threadripper samples. I've gotten everything else. So
not NVIDIA.
No, NVIDIA is a whole nother game. Whole nother. They're like, I've understood, like, from what I've told them, your guys' little inside baseball. If you're thinking about tech tubing, what did I just drop? Oh, the screws came out of the bag. Can you see if you can find the screw down there? The screws came out of the bag. I need one black screw. Looks like the little hex one, like that. It fell.
Oh, found it.
They came out of the bag. Thank you. Okay, we found it. Good. So a little inside baseball is that, like, basically for most people to be like a no-brainer for getting samples, it's like you have to be at least 100,000 subscribers. And I'm guessing for NVIDIA, it's actually probably a little bit higher than that. So we're getting close to that level, but we're just not there yet. So how many don't forget, guys, also don't forget, we also have that $50 gift card, that $50 new A gift card that we're going to be giving away to one lucky winner on Wednesday next week. All you got to do is go and like and leave a comment and watch the other YouTube videos, that I release every week. So we choose one lucky winner, and you can potentially win there too. So if you're looking for more chances to win stuff from us, that's another option. Yeah, I know. We know how much. Yeah, that case is freaking hefty. I'm a little worried about your shipping, dude. Your shipping may be more than you thought. So just FYI, I didn't realize that. Okay, don't need that. Okay, what do we need? We need this. The 3070 giveaways are at the end of the month. They're always at the end. That sub giveaways are at the end of the month. That's all you got to do. Yes, all you got to do to enter the monthly giveaway is just subscribe this month. No, the PSU has everything. So I'll walk you. Oh, there's that missing cable comb.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I don't need this. I'm going to go through the cables I do need for the build. I'll need these. This is a SATA cable. These are for hard drives, but they also power things like our AIO and then the lighting for our case. So there's that. We'll need that. We'll need one of them. We'll need our CPU cable. It says CPU on it. And then this is where you actually plug it into the CPU. These are, they say PSU. Sometimes they'll say GA, but the side that goes into the PlayStation, that goes into the PSU is actually the one that doesn't split. So there's that cable. We don't need that. We need our video cable. In this case, we're going to use the same. We're going to use two different ones just to be safe. These are both you'll notice these are the VGA ones or the PCI ones because they're split. They'll be support 3 or 4. We're going to plug one of these separately into the PSU. We're not going to use the split one. And then we're going to plug these into the cable extensions. So we'll need 2 of those. This is our motherboard cable. So you can see it split there and then it plugs into the motherboard. See, it says PSU there. That's what we're going to use for the motherboard. And then we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Everything else, those are all the cables I should need for this build. Okay, what we're going to do over here, so let's scoot this over, scooch. And then this is what I was telling you about. Every EVGA comes with the jumper. So if you're going to do custom water cooling, if you need to fill your pump, that's what this is for.
Oh.
So there you go. Okay, so now we're going to untwist the tie.
Untwist the tie.
Untwist the tie. Continuing to untwist the tie. Oh, thank you very much, Dropkick. Did you guys see that? Omaze is running a Prime promo code for extra 300 entries. If you do Omazon300, so go to omaze.com/Robeytech and then put in that code Omazon300. You get 300 extra entries with your $10 donation. So this is a good day, and that's probably going to end tonight. So if you want to go do donation, go to omaze.com/Robeytech. Do your $10 donation. Use that code Omazon300 and get an extra 300 entries. And on top of that, that can show you for that. So yeah, there you go. Go get that done. Right now, the 3070 is set to release on October 29th, which is the day after the announce of Radeon. Yeah, it ends tonight, guys. There you go. So if you want to get your extra entries, now's the time. Thank you very much, Dropkick, for that subscription, by the way. Would you mind terribly emptying that downstairs in we're severely out of room. Okay, there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plug in these. SATA goes right here, 3-pin. There's that. Next thing, this is our CPU one. So we're going to just plug this into CPU 1 right there. There we go. Then we're going to take our 2 VGAs and we're going to plug them into VGA 1 and VGA 2. You don't have to do it this way, by the way, but I just like to follow the buttons. Why not? There we go. If you want to clump them all together, you can. And then finally, we have our motherboard. The motherboard we're just going to plug in right here. It's split. There you go, like that. And then the good thing is that this actually uses a bracket. We're going to take off the bracket. It's on the back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that and put this on like so. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And that was
what I get paid for.
Okay, and now we're going to grab this. Oh, no.
Can this run Fortnite?
This can run Fortnite. One Fortnite. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in our bracket real quick. So if you want, can we get to side? Eric, where can you see this? Can you see this? Low enough. Yeah, there you go. So now we're just going to screw in our bracket real quick. There's one. If I grab all the screws instead of leaving them over there. And brackets can be a blessing and a curse. The one thing that's nice about brackets is you don't have to worry about the how much area you have to slide the PSU in. You just have to be able to slide it in the back, which is actually pretty nice. And a lot of times with the ones that don't have these brackets, you'll end up scratching your like white PSUs and stuff like that. So it's a little bit nicer in terms of that regard. Okay, so there we go. Make sure it's off, which is nice. It doesn't say the 1 and 0, it says on and off, which is always confusing to people. Something nice about the EVG one. Okay, so there we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, snake them all through here, like so. There we go. And we're just gonna pull it all the way through. There we go. Easy peasy install. Use a little bit of screwdriver. Make sure it's tight. Okay, PSU's installed. Okay, now was the easy part of just doing our last cables. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab these two SATA. There's two things that I have to plug in here. We have one, this is for our case fan hub. There's no RGB in this case, unlike the P500, which is actually kind of nice. The P500 actually has that little bar which got introduced with the Evolve X, which is kind of sad. What's up?
Oh, nothing.
There you go. So that's all hooked up. There's our SATA. Next thing we're going to do, the last thing I'm going to hook up is my VGA, because I want to make sure they have lots of room. Okay, so here's our CPU one. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run this up through the little area right here, like that.
You play Flight Sim?
Oh yeah.
Do you have flight controls?
I do. I have, yeah, HOTAS, yeah.
Someone posted
There we go.
STLs to print them.
Oh wow.
So, and you can attach them to the controller.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't printed them yet.
A lot of filament.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this down just so we have it down a little bit.
They made a throttle and then a joystick. I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. And even foot pedals.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is in. Not really another place to, but what I can do, I think, sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't. That's how you lock it in. Oops. There you go. And now it's locked in. Cool. And last cables for the whole build. Then we turn it on. Wow, that's so much more room. Throw garbage away. We're gonna take this one right here, and then I always put it off to the side. I have a tendency not to lock this down. So it just kind of goes off, and then the case will hold it down. It goes in just like that. There we go. Okay, there's that. And then finally, down at the bottom, and the reason I also don't tie these down is because you want room to be able to maneuver these, just to continue to make sure they look good. And then we just hook that up like that. These are our power cables for our graphics card. There we go. There we go, and one more.
No, this is for Razer.
Yeah, this is a commission build, guys. The giveaway PC.
It's not for Carter PC.
No, Carter PC is that one. We're not done choosing parts. Yeah, does anybody know if he's responded with the memory choice yet? I don't know. I haven't been able to look. Okay, there we go. Everything is hooked up. PC is actually ready to turn on and test. Do we know if has he responded? No, he hasn't yet. Okay, cool. So he'll probably respond tomorrow morning. He did comment. This is for Razer. He did comment in my post that he meant the LAN Mesh 2, but he hasn't made the video yet. So he's got to choose. He's choosing memory. And then afterwards, I'll choose. We already said it's got a 38 in it. I got to choose PSU, and then we also have to choose what RGB we're going to use. So what fans and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Roanoke. I appreciate it, man. Okay, so we've got all that stuff. We're ready to go. I'm just cleaning up my little workspace real quick.
Where can I get that mod mat?
Mod mat is coming. Everybody's waiting. We're officially they're setting up the store officially for us now. So soon you'll be able to go to newegg.com/Robeytech and buy. You're gonna be able to find these very, very, very soon.
Can you hurry up and turn this PC on so I can see what it looks like?
Everybody's like excited about it. Okay.
I'm excited about it.
We don't know what time the 3070 will release. We'll know more about that. Last time it was 6 a.m. PT. I'm guessing it'll be very similar to that as well. If I had to garner a guess. Ooh, I could have taken the front off. I guess I didn't do that. How does it look? Oh, that's not the right. How does it look? Oh, it's still locked in. Oh, that looks so pretty. That's a pretty build. That is a pretty build. Just saying.
Rice. Below.
You will get a it's announced live, and then Blondie tries to get a hold of you. So yes.
Why wouldn't you rotate so the cords, the cables, the AIO cables aren't like in front of everything?
Some people do that. You're talking about the. I don't like. You mean push it so it goes across the IO
like the
side?
top or something.
I like the way they look this way. It just takes some work to make them look good, but because it's just like you just do this.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's all.
Yeah, I like the way that looks more. The NZXT cables are like super long, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually like zip tie that so it stays there, but I haven't decided that yet. Okay, there we go.
You are the builder.
Let's put the back on, and then that's it.
Super confident.
Okay, I'm tempting the build gods, but this one's not as bad because you can just easily open the back.
Yeah,
the
that's
other
true.
One. Okay, there we go. Our build is ready. Let's grab our power.
What's your motivation?
For what?
I'm assuming to keep building it or building these.
Oh yeah. I just like doing this, and it makes people happy. HDMI. There it is. Yep. And then our last cable. Here we go.
Is that big boy sagging, or is it just an illusion?
Is it sagging?
Maybe a little.
Oh yeah, it looks like it is actually. Where's our? Oh yeah, I'm on the right side. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to do like a GPU sag thing. Well, let's get it turned on, regardless. It's on now. And there it is. That booted right away. Okay, Blondie's texting me some stuff. Hey, awesome. Thank you very much to Yakita. Yakita, thank you very much for that donation, Yakita. You're amazing. Oh yeah, you can just I'm assuming you're gonna add your own account, maybe. I don't know if I did, but yeah, you can just sign out of it. There it is, guys. The build is done. And by the way, check it out. Here it comes. Check it out. Here you go. Here's the big test right here. It posts. There's the post right. It's not gonna work. Being stupid. It's supposed to, like, ever since, like, I don't know what happened, but like it started. Oh, it's not activated. Hold on. Here it goes. Is it gonna work? There it is. There's our post. Now, the only thing I'm noticing is that the numbers on the NZXT are not working, right? Oh, never mind. I forgot.
There's
This
no
isn't. This is not a Z.
sign.
I was like, oh yeah, this is not. Yeah,
Wrong
this is the right one. Okay, so there it goes. It posts, and we are in. This is the Ryzen 9 3900X. You can see it right there. That's the CPU.
The only bad thing about the cables is it covers the only RGB on the card.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's like right above.
But there it is, right there, guys. There it is, a 3080, another build, done and completed. Should I get an EVGA for the Win 3? Or I don't know, is RG going to do, is RGB going to do, is RG going to, Strix going to do a 3070? I didn't know that. I haven't, the builds, I have shipped 100 and, well, sorry, I've shipped 70 something commissions, and I've had one show up damage, and that was when they asked me to include the GPU. So I do not do that anymore. So that is the only time I've ever had a shipping issue, was that. So that was the only thing. Okay, let's turn it down. Let's turn down the lights a little bit. We got, we're gonna quickly get, I'm gonna start the OS install. While we go through the last giveaways, we've got a couple more giveaways to go. We've got the, let's do it this way so we can get there, and then we'll turn the lights down a little bit. We got a couple more giveaways to go. We've got the one for the Western Digital.
Fan's always that loud?
We can set them in cam. Right now they're I can set the curve. It's not, that's pretty typical though. But then you can cover that case. These are Phanteks, right? So they're big. What am I looking for? Let's go to Elgato. We're gonna turn down the lights a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. There's the oh, Drafaz dropping it like it's hot. He always comes in clutch at the end. There you go, guys. There's a better view right there. So there's the whole, there you can see a kind of closer look to it in terms of the overall look. Yeah, dude, that came out stunning.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, it's a simple color scheme, which is nice too. So and the other thing too is lots of cooling options there. Just came out really good. And then I love their AIO, so stuff like that, and things like that. But yeah, there it is. It's all ready to go. It's all lit up and ready to go. It looks great with the colors and stuff like that. Let's get an OS on it real quick. We're gonna go back to Cam Link, get an OS on it, and then we'll do our last giveaways. I think we're gonna do 150 again. You guys have always, it just always happens. Thank gosh for like Drafaz and those guys who come in like, oh, we're not gonna let it fail. Drafaz is number 2. He's number 2 this week. He let Booty be number 1. He usually comes out as like number 1 every week. Fuji's up there too. Always kind of like the same night things.
Anything
Sure, Venom.
I could do better.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything I can do better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Last part for the day. Just like to get the build. There it goes, a fan curve. See, settle down. Okay, let's grab our little mini monitor. Do you mind grabbing the HDMI cable that probably fell down there?
Yep.
A little lab tests. I love this little monitor for this very purpose. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. And then we'll start those giveaways, guys. Giveaway.
Oh, too late. I already took them. I didn't even win them. I just took them.
Oh,
No giveaways.
You just took the giveaways?
I took them. They're mine.
Okay, little monitors up. Let's grab our little USB for Windows. Windows USB. Hit F1. Throw that in real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna hit save and exit. We're not gonna speed up our RAM or anything. We're just gonna start the install and then we'll do it. How do you get your start building PCs and how long until you're really noticed? So I've answered this question a couple times, but I know there's a lot of new folks. The way I started is, it was 3 years ago. I was doing a thing called Extra Life for Xbox. I got the idea to build a couple custom PCs. I had built my first one like in a long time just before, and I was like, man, this is so much fun. I think what would be fun is to do this live on stream and then give them away as a part of our ability to raise charity. And right around that time was the time that Microsoft had bought Beam, which was soon to become Mixer. So we did the stream, we built 2 PCs. It took us, we did it over 24 hours. It wasn't 24 hours consecutively, but the stream itself was 24 hours. And over that course, we built 2 PCs and gave them away as charity. And we raised like $30,000 or $40,000. So fast forward another year, and it came up again. And we were like, I was like, hey, I want to do it again. This time we got Corsair to sponsor us, and we did it again. That time we raised a lot more money, and we had way more people. And then people were really like, the most active sections of the stream when we were doing it were during the PC builds. And so Mixer was like, hey, why don't we do a show that's just dedicated to PC building, because they were doing a bunch of original programming at the time. And he's like, why don't you host it? And so we started a show called Power Builds on Mixer. It was hosted with a friend of mine, Brenda Duffett. And that ran for a year and a couple months. And the sponsor for that show with Microsoft was Newegg. And that's how I got introduced to Newegg. Well, right before Mixer signed Ninja, giving Ninja was $40 million, they canceled all the original programming. And so at that time, I was talking to Newegg, and Newegg was like, hey, why don't you just keep doing this and we'll sponsor you like we did that. So they said, we'll give you a 1 PC. You have to make it last a month. So it took me like a month to build a PC. It were like shorter episodes. And that's when I was running a show, and that's when Robeytech was born. And then I did that for about 4 months, and then we started the YouTube channel. And that was in September of 2019 is when we kicked off YouTube. And then we're now a year later, and now we get 2,000, 10,000 people who watch the live stream, and we have 800,000 people who watch our YouTube channel. And now we have, we had 800,000 views on, 800,000 views on TikTok. And so that's how it all happened. And if somebody asked me, he's like, hey, could you replicate it? I think some of it was luck. Some of it was just being the right place at the right time. And so I don't consider myself like, I know I have talent, and I'm approachable, and I'm genuine. That's the stuff that I've been told. Okay. But point is, that's what the stuff that I've been told. I mean, but I don't if somebody was going to replicate it, a lot of it is luck. And I think that's for a lot of big streamers, is sometimes you just hit your break. And I got lucky being connected with somebody who believed me like Newegg, and has helped me grow the way that they have. So that's what it's been.
You got a super chat, $3 from Jacobo.
Hey, thank you very much for that. But let's start this giveaway, because I don't want to bore you guys with a story. But let me do this giveaway here. CloudBot giveaways. This is for the first giveaway, which we already hit the 125, so we're good there. The first giveaway. This is for the the Western Digital 250 gig. So this is for the Twitch folks. By the way, Twitch folks, if you enter to win this, if you're tier 1 sub, you get 3 extra entries. If you're tier 2 sub, you get 4. If you're tier 3, you get 5. So you get extra entries to this one. Everybody say thank you, Twitch, because Twitch unlocked this giveaway. So we're starting that giveaway right now. So yeah, thank you guys, Twitch. Thanks Twitch for unlocking that. And then now we're moving forward, and then we're gonna do our 100. We're gonna get our next giveaway after this.
I wish we had a Micro Center 2 hours away. I'd drive for that.
Oh my gosh. I love Newegg. Don't get me wrong, but man, Micro Center seems to just have everything in stock. All the blooming time.
I want to go there for a film it because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
It's $15.
Oh.
And it's a rebranded, like a good name rebranded brand.
I think the problem is like, it's funny because it's like the one thing is like Newegg obviously serves like a ton of different countries. And so that's the thing, is like there's a lot more that their inventory sells out a lot more than Micro Center. But Micro Center also does a really good job of saying Micro Center is for the customers who are in our area. Yeah. So it's like, it's like, hey, if you try and buy it like on the web or web store, it's like, yeah, sorry, SOL man, you gotta come to our store. I have literally considered sometimes like knowing, like I was like, you know what, I might just go fly to Minnesota and go buy freaking cards and just like, because there's like a ton, there's like sometimes there's like just a bunch there.
$2 super chat, the key in this thing I've been watching a while. Keep going.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do not know why Micro Center doesn't ship. I think it's really because they're really about the in-store.
They're picky about what they ship.
Yeah, they want it. And the other thing too is to go to something that becomes a massive shipping is a massive amount of overhead. So Yes, I'm jealous, P. Joyce. Thank you for rubbing that in. I'll go to Micro Center, buy whatever you'd be looking for, and ship it to you. Filament included. Oh, thanks. I actually had a couple people offered that, but it was like really funny. It was like 3080 launch day, and they still had 3080s. It's like a guy in Houston. Some other ones are like, yeah, but I gotta wait till I get off work. And I was like, it's not gonna be there when you're done, you know. But I was super appreciative of it, man, because it was like super awesome for them to go do that stuff. Hey, by the way, Razor, your Windows is installed, so you're all good there. Razor, yeah,
Beautiful PC.
beautiful PC, and you're all installed. So, what did he say about Washington? I think he said something about Washington State, and I can't. This is the problem: is that if you know, tweet Micro Center, they have a real estate team. I know Washington has been a popular. Yes, I wish they would open one. There's a couple fries that are pretty much useless that they could just get rid of that. Okay, 24 seconds left, guys. 126. So, if we do not want to worry about the 150, if we don't want to worry about the 150 mark, which if we don't, we just need to get 24 more subs, and then we'll not have to worry about 150 for the rest of the week for the 230/70, because we got to hit those goals. Setting up for personal use. We're gonna go ahead and hit offline account, limited experience. And always, I put it as Robeytech, sorry. Next. No. Decline. Okay. Oh, we want diagnostic for sure. Accept. Okay, there we go. Now Windows is awesome. How much was this build in total? $2,200, Brian Marquez. Unless, not including commission costs and shipping costs. So, giveaway's over, guys. I think she picked, did she pick the winner? Did you pick a winner? I'm gonna let her pick a winner. I'm not gonna fight it. Talk about what's coming up tomorrow. Okay, so that's why I love Blondie. She keeps me in line. Okay, so what's coming up for the rest of the week? So we got 2 more commission builds. We are doing, man, our guy is super excited. We're building in probably one of the most ridiculous cases ever tomorrow. And that is the attack helicopter, the AH600 from Thermaltake. It looks like an attack helicopter. Freaking thing weighs 45 pounds. It should be super entertaining. So we're building that tomorrow. It's another really good system. I'm excited about that. It's a Ryzen 9 3900 XT. We're doing an MSI gaming at 3080 Trio. We're MSI for the rest of the week. We're doing 2 MSIs for the rest of the week. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then finally, we're ending it with a crystal. We're using the crystal 570X. That is the last one of the week. That's another 3900 XT. Both of those are kind of higher end builds, but should be a lot of fun. So you're gonna get a bunch of different options, but two gaming force. We're gonna MSI it up this week. Congrats, Codeman 65. Congratulations on from Twitch for winning a Twitcher wins the Twitch. We had a YouTuber win the YouTube and a Twitcher win the Twitch. That's awesome. So congratulations to the Codeman 65 who won the Western Digital M.2. The new egg gift has not happened yet. We're going to be doing that here in just a second, Brian. Also, don't forget, if we can have... Oh, another one gave me a super chat, I think. Did I miss that?
Sorry.
Oh, $5 Canadian. Thank you very much, Vikram, for that. Oh, did he ask a question, though? I think he asked a question.
Good PC build.
X570, Wi-Fi 3600, RTX 2060 KO. That's a great build. If you're fine with not waiting for the 3070, that's a great build, Vikram. Yes. So appreciate the $5 Canadian, man. That's awesome. It's like $300 US, right? Something like that. P550 Tomahawk and P600S. I would say the gray, not the black, would look best with the Tomahawk. We've done the Tomahawk before. It's a gray card. I'm excited. The rest of this week is gonna be exciting. Next week, by the way, Wednesday next week, we're finally building Aaron Greenberg's PC. So he had a 2080 Super and decided to go to a 3080. So we're gonna be building Aaron Greenberg, head of marketing for Xbox. So we're gonna be building his PC on Wednesday next week. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we have a couple other ones. So he's gonna be using a 3080 Founders Edition. So that should be fun. And then let me see if I got more details on the And see if he's got some more details. He's starting at midnight. He's starting midnight tomorrow. Midnight tomorrow. So midnight on Thursday is when the giveaway happens for the ultimate next gen giveaway. Done. So that is happening midnight tomorrow. Starts midnight tomorrow. So we'll hype it up again tomorrow for the stream, and then midnight tomorrow is when it all happens. Now don't worry, you don't have to be up at midnight. It's gonna go for a month. These are always like long giveaways. They're gonna be on Gleam, but if you want to get in on that, it's gonna be super spectacular. Robeytech. Oh, let's do this last giveaway. Robeytech, does Twitch Prime give you more entries for giveaways? Twitch Prime does not. Twitch Prime just gives you the Prime sub. The ones that get you more entries are donating, donating subs, subbing for multiple months consecutively, and tiered, going to higher tier. Higher tiers are the most that you'll actually get. Okay, let's go to the last giveaway. This is for the $150 Newegg gift card, and a big shout out to Newegg now. Speaking of that, guys, don't forget to check out if you we're gonna have the I don't want to break it. Mods, if you could show the links for the deals. I've curated all the fantastic deals, the best ones. There's some really great deals on power supplies, Ryzen CPUs, and NVMe drives. So we're getting those linked right now. If you want to go check those out, it's worth checking out that link. There are some great sales. If you're looking at building a PC, Phanteks is Black Friday level deals right now. And so I curate those and put those in there. There's a really good 1440p monitor that I use. It's the A27Q. Anyway, the Aorus, my mind is gone. F127Q-P. I did remember F127Q-P. Also, don't forget to check out that Mesh Force, which I have a link. If you do !new tech, I am going to do that one. We'll have a link to that. That Mesh Force mesh, that's a special sale. Again, use my Robeytech code. It's a very inexpensive mesh, very easy to set up. Really impressed with it. You should check it out. It's 10% off just tonight, and with a really, really great deal. So you should definitely give that a go if you have not. If you have not looked for that. So again, Newegg now, starting that giveaway. Right now, and then you should also check out those other things. Starting that giveaway now. People are already entering, even though it's not going, but we'll let them go. So yeah, I have been incredibly impressed with that Mesh Force thing. I'm hoping a couple people. Did anybody? I'd love to know if you picked up a Mesh Force. If you picked up a Mesh Force, I'd love to know if you did. I'd love to give you just to give you a shout out. So if you could let Blondie know, just send a proof of purchase. I'd love to shout you out for getting up one of those Mesh Forces. They're so good and so cheap. So you should give it a go. I'm hoping a couple people end up picking up the deal on that one.
Who do we need to contact the Micro Center to get a Micro Center here?
Apparently said there's a real estate thing, but I guess Washington State has been asking for, and they just ignore us. It's on deaf ears. Why?
I would like a nice new tech place to go spend some time in. Walking around, be like,
that'd be dangerous for me. It'd be dangerous for me.
You'd have to take someone with you. No, Roby, you can't.
You can't do it. Again, there's going to be a link. We'll get to it. Wait till this. Wait till we get to the end when the giveaway ends, and then we'll show you guys the link for the Mesh Force, because it's worth getting a go. If you hit if you're watching this, if you hit !new tech, you'll get a whisper, and that whisper, if you're down on YouTube, you can just go check the link. There's a link in the description below. Twitch, you have to actually get the link. Hey, Icy Sniper, thank you very much for that. Oh, she's tweeting at me. Oh, hey, Icy Sniper's here. Oh, I think, wait, was that? I think that's... Oh.
For some reason, I can't get into that.
Is Icy Sniper, are you who I think you are? Because I hope it is, because that's pretty cool. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check it out. The link, we'll get the link for that. Those things are very, very awesome, very easy to set up. I did a whole little bit on it. I'm hoping some people pick it up even afterwards. I think the Prime sale ends today though. Do I build custom PCs? Yes. Nope, that's not what nope, I don't do that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So that's what this is. Yes, I do build custom PCs.
Nope.
There it is right there. Blondie's linking it right there, the mesh ice wall. There it is right there. Take a look at that. Go check it out. 10% off if you use my code MQRoby8. You get 10% off already the sale, the Prime sale that is happening. So it's worth giving it a go. Super good deal. And like I said, impressed. And for cheap mesh, that's awesome. So I'm waiting for the Realtek. Like I kind of did this in a different. Oh, it's pending. Oh, it's installing. Okay, everything is doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just letting that. Winner! Congratulations, Imdeluffy 708. Imdeluffy 708. Congratulations. You are the winner of the $150 Newegg gift card. That's incredible. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, guys, 129 subs today. It's another good day. I'd say. Another good day. Plus all the super chats. Thank you, everybody, for all your amazing support that you guys give us every week. You always continue to blow me away with just how supportive you are. I like to give the last couple minutes. We'll wrap it up at 9:15. So that's a nice shorter stream for sure. Yeah. Like we actually got a lot done. We'll wrap it up at 9:15. We'll give people a little bit of time to ask questions. So if you guys have some questions, Twitch, we are gonna raid some folks, so don't worry, stick around. We're gonna find somebody cool to raid.
I'm not on yet, Steve.
Huh?
I'm not on yet.
Oh, I have to wait till. Oh, apparently I have to raise. I have to raid Trey. Bye. Also, don't forget that Awesome Omaze. We're helping support Gamers Outreach, and if you use that Amazon 300 code, you get an additional 300 entry. So loving those donations. Thank you everybody who supported us through that as well. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you again for all of you guys for hanging out there.
Sorry, Vapor, I missed it.
Oh, Tom Blue, thank you very much for that donation. It's up to you, B-Wood, if you think you're gonna go to 64 gigs. If you're not, then 4x8 is better because then you fill it all.
Vapor, if you type it in, I'll tell Roby.
Any chance of a practical, slightly dumbed down motherboard episode? Jafaz, I'd love to know what you're asking about. So reach out to me and let me know what you'd like to see there. Will you announce the $2,800 build? So Beast Killer, we will announce. There will be a big win when we actually announce the winner. Yes, we'll do it on the episode. Right now, the giveaway starts midnight tomorrow. Midnight tomorrow PST is when that giveaway goes. Roby code for Newegg. RGB sucks. We'll have the mods put that in right there. You can use that code to go help support me on Newegg. There's no code, Vapor, but it does do that.
Vapor said check your DMs on Discord if they want mission.
Okay, yeah, and I'll talk to you on Discord for that stuff. How do you like? I work for Microsoft, so I get OEM. I can't do it any other way. Beast Killer, the giveaways are up. Oh, the giveaway you'll know all the details. Just follow me on social, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, what's the other one? TikTok, all of those, Facebook.com/Robeytech and all of that stuff, and you'll know how to win her. It's pretty straightforward.
I got you.
Is Arctic 30 Duo the best 50 for my i5? I haven't used that one, Stepbro, so I don't know. Have you done a build with I have not. I have ordered one, decaf Duramax. I have a Galahad on the way.
What HDMI is best for high refresh rate?
HDMI 2.0 or higher.
To me, like I've done research and stuff like that.
I would use.
People slap name brands on there and charge $100.
I would use if you're really
plated any HDMI 2.0.
Yeah, would be fine.
Will be.
But I'd use DisplayPort. Honestly, that's better. No news on Halo 5. Halo 5 is out and people play. What is your personal PC specs? My personal PC specs, I run a 10th gen 10900K. I've got 64 gigs of 4,000 megahertz Crucial Ballistics RAM. It's all custom water cooled via Optimus water cooling. It's in a Corsair TD500. It's got a Titan RTX in it. It's got a 3090, an ASUS 3090. I'm just waiting for the water block. And then I've got a 4 terabytes of NVMe storage, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's pretty much it. Yes, I own a God tier PC. Hey, thank you very much for stopping and barking. Okay. Yes, that a Noctua, yes, is great for the, yes, that's a great for coloring. Yeah, you can actually see it on, if you go to TikTok, there's actually a video that shows it. It's worth going and checking it. TikTok is a great place. Like, I put a lot of stuff there. I also put it on Instagram, but TikTok's actually, well, an easy way for me to make 60-second videos to give you guys a bunch of insight.
I will
so.
Not let China have my.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. And now it's all run through Oracle, so you don't have to worry as much about it. Why Intel? So at the time when I built it, Intel was still the top tier. It's just a gaming rig. So top tier gaming, and still top tier gaming even post Ryzen 5000, is still the 10900K. It's 5 gigahertz, and even, it depends in certain levels, right? Like when they did, like even though they erased the Infinity Fabric and they gave you access to the entire cache on the CPU, still that 5 gigahertz makes a big difference. And I can overclock an Intel to 5.5. We don't know what Ryzen 5 you can overclock, 5000 series, which you can overclock that to. So at the time, still the best gaming CPU was Intel. We do not know until I can test whether that will be true, but it looks like Ryzen may have debunked it. But we have Rocket Lake, which we'll find out in next year. No, it's early next year.
Oh, early next year.
What they're going to be doing. I have never built that. I know that Adobo, I know that Carter does a bunch of custom things. I've used and I know he hates the keyboard I use. I use the Razer Huntsman Elite because I love white. So I have a Ducky, and I have some other ones I've got. I've actually got a Ducky on my LG television, but I like full keyboards. I don't like the mic. I don't like the, what are they called, the smaller ones, because I use the numpads for work. So. Hey, see you later, Brian. We'll see it. Don't forget, we still stream tomorrow and Friday. And if you want to get in on those wins again, you think a 10 is good? Yes, I think it's a great CPU for a couple more years, especially if you're going to do 4K gaming, because that's more GPU stuff. Yeah, 60. That's what I was thinking. Thank you for Patent Steel. I was thinking 60%. That's why I couldn't remember the name. I am more tired than I typically am. Nice, Tigger. That's funny. What time is stream? They always start at 6 p.m. PT.
Check. Wait.
Okay, so it is now 9:15. What am I saying? It's 9:15. Everything is done. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and find. We're going to say goodnight. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. Big shout out to obviously mods and tech specialists. We have a very special episode coming up in 3 weeks where we're going to be donating all of the money that we get during a stream to those guys so they can have a happy holiday. So save your pennies for that. And then we will see you tomorrow from there. We are going to raid somebody, Twitch, so stick around. YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
My toilet paper. Ooh, Robey's here. Let's ask Robey. Let's ask Robey. Dude, Robey, thank you. Dude, Robey, you came in at the right time. You came in at the right time, Robey. Can we get some raid hype in the chat? Robey and Robey's community, whenever you guys are ready, this is a big question. Do you crinkle or fold your toilet paper? Do you crinkle or fold your toilet paper? This is a big question.